What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Amateur Hour Sports for an early Raptors game. It is 11:35 a.m. Eastern Time, and we got a Toronto Raptors game about to get started. Well, not about. In about half an hour, we'll have a Raptors game underway. Yes, the Raptors playing at noon on a Saturday. Over under like 5 people coming in. Wait, the game is at noon? Yes, the game is at noon. I actually have no idea why the game is at noon, so if anybody has some additional insight into why that is the case, I would love to know. But the game is at noon, and I always say I like these early games because I just, I do the stream, and then I can still enjoy my weekend night out. Friday, Saturday nights, it's lovely. Get the job done, enjoy the night, party, celebrate the Raptors win, and that is exactly what I am looking to try and do today. So, hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. People are so upset about this early game. Like, my weekend plans typically take place at night. So when the game is early, I can actually watch the game without having to cancel anything. So I don't have to sacrifice a night out on the town. So this is perfect for me. And hope for all of you as well, this works out for you. And if you're here, certainly that does. I appreciate you guys spending a bit of your Saturday here with me today. Raptors taking on the Pistons. Dwane Casy curse, hopefully in the rearview mirror. We've won both games against the Pistons this season. And we won a recent one. A couple weeks ago, Super Bowl Sunday, we beat the Pistons. So hopefully able to do that again today. Raptors 4.5 games out of that 6th seed. That is what we are going to be chasing today. We'll see how it all pans out. No Fred VanVleet today. Fred VanVleet is still out for personal reasons. We don't know if it's because his wife had a baby. It is unconfirmed exactly what is the case. There's speculation that it is that, but we don't know. I'm hoping it's something good and not something bad because it's strange for such an abrupt leaving of the team. So, again, hopefully everything is all right in the VanVleet family, and he can get back on the court soon. And but celebrating a kid, I mean, we know what happened last time. He had one of those. So, yeah, actually, I think he had another kid since that championship run. Anyways, that's a legendary moment. Thank you to Jay Conda for dropping in the super chat. And Jay Conda always coming through, starting off the stream, getting the vibes nice and high, and dropping in the super chat. Once again, he says, hey, everyone, let's go Raptors. Always a very kind and positive message from Jay Conda to get us going and get me going. So thank you so much for that. Once again, extremely grateful for that. All right, let's go through the chat and see what we got going on here. Once again, appreciate you guys spending your Saturday morning. Well, it's actually Saturday morning. This might be the earliest I've ever been live. I can't remember a Raptors game at noon. There's been 1 p.m.s, 3 p.m.s. I don't think there's ever been a 12 a.m. game or 12 p.m. game. This might be the earliest I've ever been live on YouTube, but for at least on this channel. So what is up, guys? Tej Chohan was here early along with Ohio. Welcome back to the great state of can't even say great state with a straight face, but welcome to Ohio. Brian Mugg, Army vet, what's going on? Doug B, OG, what's up? Matthew Coombs is here. My moderator, Adam, is here, enjoying West Ham up 3-0 on Nottingham Forest. If you see me checking my phone, I'm checking Premier League scores. 905 Yada, what's going on? Welcome back. Tom Duke, another Army vet, along with 905 Yada. Dude 19 is joining us. Amit the Goat. Amit the Goat. Sorry if I said that incorrectly. Kyle is here. Jack, Juicer, Click, Dong, Corleone. Love that. Thank you guys again for joining in on today. Appreciate it once again. Jakob Pertl, over under 20. Well, if that's genuinely the line, I'm going to absolutely fucking demolish the under. His over-under is going to be 12 or 13. There's just no way it's at 20. I'm going to guess 12 and a half. Jakob Pertl points is 13 and a half. Wow, actually pushing 14 and a half. I'm not taking that. I would go under 20. But, maybe he does come through and get it done today. Score prediction. Let's say Raptors win 118 to 110. 118 to 110. Yeah, I swear sometimes. I'm sorry. Like I said, you got a problem? It's not a circus here, but I certainly don't take it out of my natural vocabulary for the purposes of streaming. So, totals 122, 27.5. I kept that in mind when I made the prediction on the score. So we'll say it goes over by half, and the Raptors cover the 7.5 spread by half. So that's my prediction. 118, 110 Raptors get the job done here. Send me into my weekend happy. I've got night out downtown Toronto planned tonight. Manchester United playing a cup final tomorrow, looking to win their first trophy since I believe it was the 2016 Europa League. I'm just verifying. I believe it was 2016. It could have been the 2017 Europa League. No, it's definitely 2016. Let me just make sure it was the 2-0 win against Ajax. Oh, maybe it was 2017. Fake fan, it was 2017. Been a long time. So hopefully we can pull through tomorrow. Newcastle won't have two of their goalkeepers. One suspended, one cup tied, if you'd believe it. Anyways, let's see how everything goes today. There was that crazy game between the Kings and the Clippers. This is so I made a video on the second channel yesterday about Russell Westbrook, how stupid I think the Clippers are for signing him altogether, let alone starting this guy, Russell Westbrook. And I see people talking about, like, Russell Westbrook, if you could just pull, like, a highlight tape of every game he's played this season, you'll, think, man, this guy's nasty. If you watch Russell Westbrook play basketball, for every good thing he does, he equally does something detrimental on the other end of the court. And I would say the cons outweigh the pros. He had 17 points. He had 7 turnovers. One of the Lakers game that I recently watched was the game LeBron broke the all-time scoring record. One of the most historic records in this sport, in this league. First of all, Russell Westbrook got angry that he got subbed out of the game for LeBron during the game where LeBron is set to break the all-time scoring record in the NBA. So, first of all, Russell Westbrook is a sixth man for that team, or was, and he threw a fit to the coach because he got subbed out. First of all, it's your basketball player. You get subbed out. Second of all, got subbed out for fucking LeBron James and threw a fit. For LeBron James, on that of all days. It was so bad that there are reports that Westbrook and Darvin Ham, Lakers coach, had a chest-to-chest confrontation in the locker room about it. Okay? Then, the game itself, Westbrook, he shot 10 for 19, had 20 points, something like that. But there was so much he did wrong on both ends of the court that killed the Lakers in that game. I can't believe the Clippers have watched this guy play all season and decided that is what we need on our team. All right, enough on Russ. Let's just have fun. Right, that's right. Oh, LeBron, legacy on the line. Let's just have fun. All right. Shout out the Clippers for choking and still losing that game in double OT, by the way. Sorry if you hear my dog. Nothing I can do. Fucking crazy fucking beast. God damn. Holy shit, man. Okay. I don't know how to feel about the Kings. Is this an anomaly? Are they actually going to be a good team this season onwards? I think they have a lot of work to keep this team relevant beyond this season, with extreme relevance beyond this season, first of all. And second of all, I think their way of playing, like, it's a very tight Western Conference. I can very much see the Kings falling off and actually slipping all the way to the play-in. I don't know if they will, but my guess is the Sacramento Kings do not host a playoff game. They're in third. Let me see what their cushion is. It's very tight, Western Conference. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Sorry. No, what is... Okay. Kings are in third, 34 wins. The Pelicans are in seventh, and they have 7 wins. I can see the Kings even slipping that far. Like, they play a very, I think, unsustainable brand of play. Like, their defense is just not good. It just isn't good. And if they're going to make, I would say they're going to make the playoffs. But fuck me. Like, I think they're going to lose in the first round. Like, I just think that defense is going to get exposed. They play a very high octane offense that I just don't think is sustainable to this. Amic Gaming, what's going on Twitch? Here in Israel, we're 7 hours ahead, so finally I don't have to wait till 2 a.m. to watch a game. Well, that's awesome. Thank you for supporting abroad, and I'm glad you get to watch a game at a reasonable hour. This is actually great for the Europeans out there. I know we have some fans down under as well, and in New Zealand. So for those people, it's like 4 a.m. start, so I don't think they're going to be joining us today. When will the Raptors blow out a team by 20 points? I don't know. Maybe today. They've done it this season. Sorry, it's a screw loose in my chair. Juicer, shout out from England. Well, shout out from England. Hope you're doing well. Got some. Damn, you gotta love the Raptors. I mean, I don't know if you have any affiliations to soccer/football, but there's currently games going on, and you're choosing the Raptors. So appreciate that. I myself have FOTMob open so I can track all the scores. But yeah, game day for the Raptors playing against the Pistons. Like, I don't want to. Like, I'm done taking teams for granted this season. Like, because it's just I've been burned so many times this season as a Raptors fan. But genuinely, like, this should be a win. Like, the Raptors, they're trying to make a push for the 6th seed, and like, you just have to take care of business against teams like this. I actually just realized Jalen Duren is not playing, and he's in the thumbnail. Oh well. If Jalen Duren is out and Nerlens Noel is out, I am very excited. We are about, oh my God, he's starting as well. We are about to watch James Wiseman start a basketball game. We are about to watch James Wiseman start and get heavy minutes in an NBA basketball game in 2023. With no due respect, James Wiseman is about to get fucking bullied all game. The Raptors, if the game plan is not absolutely attack this guy, like, I don't know what to say about the coach. Jakob Poeltl is going to ruin this guy's life today. This is straight barbecue chicken. That starting five: Killian Hayes, Jaden Ivey. Jaden Ivey's good. Bogdanovich, great player. But then Beef Stew and James Wiseman. This is straight fucking barbecue chicken. We better run through this. No, we actually better run through this team today. No giving up a lead late. Like, no controversy. Nothing nervous about. Like, this should be a straight up demolition. I just said, I don't want to take teams for granted, but I have no choice here. They are starting James fucking Wiseman. This has to be a comfortable win for the Raptors. If they have any aspirations to be a playoff team this season, they need to demolish this team today. Right after, like a minute ago, I said I want to take any team for granted. I'm taking the Detroit Pistons for granted. Oh, man. I see why the Pirtle line is 14.5 now, because he's playing against James fucking Wiseman. This is straight barbecue chicken, man. Hell, you can shoot 10% from 3 today. Just get the fuck on the inside and batter James Wiseman down low. That guy cannot play defense. I don't know why the Pistons were so interested in bringing him in. Mahad noticed that last 3 games are played against the Celtics twice and the Bucks. Mahad, I also noticed this yesterday, and I completely agree with you. I'm thinking like, man, the end of the season's a bit tough, but hopefully Celtics and Bucks are kind of locked in, resting some guys, get a cheap win in there. I'm completely on the same page with you. James Wiseman is a bust. Not to say he can't revive himself and have like a serviceable NBA career, but as far as like second overall picks go, yeah, bust in that regard. Is it down to the player? Is it down to, getting drafted into a system that just straight up didn't suit him in Golden State? Is it down to injuries? Is it a combination of all these things? I would side with the latter. But yes, as far as second overall picks go, definitely a bust. What's insane is that the Warriors, their one tank year to get that caliber of a pick was so wasted. Yet since then, they still won an NBA championship. Like, just foully ridiculous. What a fucking organization, man. Draft is, it's tough. It's, there's no sure things. There really isn't. You never know. So, it's not the foolproof strategy that it has sometimes been branded as. Obviously, it's the best way to build up your team. It's the best way, but it's not foolproof either. No, it's definitely not foolproof. The Warriors passed on. I mean, LaMelo went third, and man, how nice would LaMelo be for that team? But again, like, they still won an NBA championship. I'm in the mindset that, the butterfly effect. The team probably is built differently if they draft LaMelo instead of Wiseman, and maybe that's not enough to win a championship. Like, the Detroit Pistons won a championship the year they drafted Darko Milicic in the very famous, 2003 draft with LeBron, Wade, Bosh, Melo, who went top 5. Darko went second, and the Pistons won the championship that season. Now, obviously, a horrible draft pick, but let's say the Pistons had drafted Carmelo Anthony second. Would that have just changed the dynamic of their team in such a way where maybe they don't win a championship? I think for certain teams, and I think this does bode for last year's Warriors, and especially for the 2004 Pistons, so many things have to line up like perfectly to win a championship that if you throw something of that off, maybe you don't do it. So I would cite that potentially the 04 Pistons don't win if they don't make such a horrible draft pick. And maybe the same reigns for the Warriors who drafted James Wiseman. But Wiseman in particular, the player individually, is straight barbecue chicken on the inside. And that's all there is to it. The Raptors' game plan needs to be attack this guy. And a definitive lack of size on the Pistons. I mean, holy shit, who's going to be guarding Scotty Barnes today? Because, like, what, Jaden Ivey going to be on Gary Trent? Killian Hayes? God damn, who's going to be who's going to guard? Killian Hayes might be on OG. Bogdanovich on Scott. This is a lot of favorable matchups here for the Toronto Raptors. There's no free wins. There is absolutely no free wins in the NBA. But like this should be one. Like I have called, I think, 3 games this season. Only three. We've played in 60 games this season. 60 games. I have said 3 games are free wins. Free wins, scheduled wins. We've lost all 3 of those games. So there's no way in hell I'm calling this a scheduled win, a free win, anything of the sorts. But, man, if the Raptors lose this team, we got a problem. We got a problem. We got a big problem. Dwane Casy curse. We've won 2 in a row. I'm hoping that we're beyond the Dwane Casy curse, for real. The Raptors do not draft athleticism over talent. They draft talent and players they can work with. And it's proven success at this point. Very much proven success at this point. Yeah, I won't get you started Killian Hayes. Oh, man. He had like a purple patch in the middle of the season, and then he's kind of fallen back down to earth. Listen, if I cherry-picked certain guys, I could play onto any narrative of how the Raptors draft. Like, the same year they drafted Pascal Siakam, what did they do with their 9th overall pick? Because they certainly didn't draft for athleticism with the 9th overall pick in 2016. Sure, let's just cherry pick. They certainly enjoy athletic players, but I mean, I think everybody in the league does. The Raptors feel like they can work with those guys. That was the mindset behind drafting Scottie Barnes, and that has certainly paid off thus far, especially for who the replacement would have been and what he's done in his brief NBA career. The Raptors have historically played awful in afternoon games. If we go to like the franchise history, I imagine they played awful in afternoon games because if you take the franchise history as a whole, they've probably just been awful in general. I would say there probably isn't anything strange about afternoon games that makes us play worse. Curtis, I agree. I'd be a bit shocked if we didn't see Jeff Dowtin today. The rotation's still going to be tight. I think everything went so well against the Pelicans that, like, just literally use the same lineups, the same rotations, same minute distribution. Keep going with that and give Jeff Dowtin was fine. All you need to do is be a solid, like, not a liability on defense, bring some energy, and make the right decisions on offense. It generally isn't that difficult to crack the Raptors bench. It's a very soft bench. So, like I said, if your decision making's there, you bring energy, you're not a liability defense, you're going to get minutes. And Jeff Dowtin did that last game. So, would like to see a little bit more of him today. I wonder, matchup-wise, though, if they will go with Flynn. No, because last time when we played the Pistons away, Dowtin got minutes. I'd be surprised if Dowtin wasn't the backup here instead of Malachi Flynn. 4-0 win, Adam. Where does that put you in the table? 18th? 16th? 16th. Out of the bottom 3. That's what you want. Yeah, Jeff Dowtin. I mean, there's a lot of free Jeff Dowtin people out here. So let's see what he goes. Let's see if he played well. Like, I'd be upset, to be honest, if they didn't give him the minutes today because of, he was fine last game and he helped the team last game. I'll check it a little bit later on, Adam, but appreciate that. Nick Nurse falls back to starter to Freeman Vliet's not here, so I can't see much difference from last game. Ready, Dave. I don't even know what that is. If that's a prospect. It is a prospect. I have not done my draft research yet. This is the point of the year where I know nothing about the draft, and then from like April to June, I just become as much of an expert as I can. Or I just learn, I wouldn't call myself an expert because I'm not. But I learn as much as I can about the draft, where we're going to be in the draft, and just the whole draft in general. So actually, the next week or so, I do want to make a prospects video for point guard. So maybe he'll fall into that. So thank you for the suggestion. Oh, man. We just got a 5 membership bomb in the chat. Shout out to 905 Yada for dropping in the 5 gifted memberships into the chat. Congratulations to everybody who received, and thank you once again to 905 Yada for the continuous support of myself and the Amateur Hour Army. The Amateur Hour Army is only as strong as what the people within it make it, and 905 Yada certainly brings in some great stuff to the community. So once again, appreciate that. Thank you so much for supporting, and again, congratulations to all people who received that gifted membership and now have access to all of our great emotes. So I was looking through the emotes. We are underneath the membership number tier to get to even the current amount of emotes. So if I took an emote away right now, I wouldn't be able to replace it. So once if we ever get to the next tier, then the next emote, we got to make a Yakko Pearl emote for sure. But thank you again to 905 Yada for doing that. But the next emote I want to do is definitely Yakko Pearl one, just because, new player, he's been exciting. And I mean, for today, I wish we had it today, because James Wiseman is barbecue chicken. It's barbecue chicken. Watch James Wiseman have like a career-defining game, like the game that starts off the revivement, if that's a word, of his career. The revival of his career, not revive. Fucking idiot. Revival of his career. Oh, apparently it is a word, actually. Huh. Oh, it is a word. They're both words. Okay. Good to know. They're playing Drake for pre... You actually can't. Like, if you're playing the rap, you actually can't play Drake pregame. I'm sorry. Kids menu. Oh, yeah, it is. And he's in the whole menu. It's a buffet. It's a buffet for Yak today. Hopefully the Yak's hungry. So scheduling for the week, guys. Cade is out. Would have been nice to see him play ball this season, but Cade is out. Unfortunately, tomorrow I have a soccer game at night. I play soccer on Sunday nights now. So, unfortunately, no stream tomorrow. For this week, I am going to be streaming for Tuesday and Thursday. Unfortunately, Saturday, I am going to be away because I am dog sitting that weekend. And then I'm back for Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week. So, unfortunately, I'm good for weekdays for the next 3 weeks, but not good on weekends for the next 2 weekends beyond today, or today and the next one. So, no stream tomorrow. I'm going to be playing soccer, but we're here today, and hopefully we're going to be enjoying a Toronto Raptors win. No content at all tomorrow. I'm leaving pretty shortly after the stream. We'll be back to the video content this week on Monday. Monday's video, I'd like to do a piece on Scotty Barnes in particular. And I'd like to kind of talk about how I think he's really going to have a really strong finish to the season. And then we'll be back to normal. We'll have the videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week. Streams on Tuesday and Thursday. So a loaded 5-day schedule coming up over there. Am I starting? Yeah, it's a 6-a-side. It's a 7-a-side league. It's just guys I played with before. So, yes. Well, yeah, I guess when there's not enough people to be on the bench, I guess you have to start. We didn't even have a goalie last week. We had some dude just fill in for us. It was a bit strange, but we won. We won. But yes. I gotta start playing sports. I try to prioritize the Raptors stuff, but I haven't played sports. Like last week was the first time I played since the summer, so I gotta play stuff again. I joined a basketball league as well. I told you guys, so those are gonna be on Tuesdays starting middle of next month. So gonna be missing Tuesdays as well. But like I said, I have to be more active in my life. Cade, yeah, I wonder how much injuries will take a toll on his career. I hate seeing lengthy injuries early on in a guy's career like that, because it can just stunt your growth so much. So hopefully he comes back strong next season for the sake of I just love seeing progression from players from like a complete, like just non-biased NBA fan standpoint, I always love seeing player arcs and how they unfold and how they get to new levels. And Cade was one. I mean, the whole year was fade for Cade. Every team was fading for Cade. He was the clear first overall pick. Yeah, I mean, the Pistons are shit. There's no need to play Cunningham out all this season. But agreed. If the Raptors win plus Heat and Knicks lose today, that'll be huge. Yes, the Heat got fucking slaughtered yesterday. Giannis only played 4 minutes, but the Miami Heat got annihilated yesterday. I don't know what the hell happened. And how about the Brooklyn Nets? They got fisted yesterday. Oh my God, the Chicago Bulls are garbage, and the Brooklyn Nets got absolutely lit up by that team. Man, did anybody watch that? What the hell happened? How the hell did that happen? Whew. It was like a 40-point game. What did it? I don't even know what the final score was. I just know it was like a 43-point game at one point. Let's see. Wow, it ended as a 40. Oh no, not wait. Yes, it ended as a 44-point game, 131-87. God damn. God damn. Unfortunately, the Wizards. Well, I guess the Wizards and Knicks. It's kind of a lose-lose situation. One of them has to lose. Or one of them has to win, rather. And the Hawks won. God damn it. All right. All we can do, like I've been saying, all the Raptors can do is their job. And their job is to win basketball games. That's all we can do. Go out there and win basketball games. Don't worry about anything else. You can't control it. Just play your games. Win your games. You win out, if you win out, you're going to be a 6. You're going to be a top 6, top 5 seed. Unrealistic, of course, but hey, you control your own destiny here if you're Toronto. Looks like we're getting set to get started after this commercial break. The 29-31 Raptors taking on the 15-45 Detroit Pistons. So let's go get the job done. Barbecue chicken alert. James Wiseman starting. This should be a win, as I've said many times. I feel like I'm gonna jinx the shit out of this. I don't believe in that stuff, but I've called 3 games scheduled wins this season, and unfortunately, we have lost all 3 of those games, as I said. Aiden's got the craziest take of the day. Raptors will win. I would certainly hope so. Let's see if that crazy take pans out. And yeah, the standings are constantly changing. Of course, it's who knows what it'll look like end of the season. I'll shoulder the blame if we lose, but I just don't think that's the case. I just don't think that's going to happen. I didn't say it's a scheduled win. I didn't say it's a scheduled win. I didn't say that. Okay, let's see this Declan Rice goal. Oh, Adam, the tweet you sent me got deleted, buddy. Got taken down. Anybody got any fun plans tonight? Now that we got the Raptors in the afternoon, we got plenty of time later. Anybody got any plans? Yak double. I would say he's gonna get a double today. I just don't see what's gonna stop him from doing that. The only thing that will stop him from getting a double is if the Pistons foul him every time he shoots the ball and just tackle him. That is the only way they'll stop him getting a double. Yeah, crazy things happen. I mean, like, we've lost to bad teams. We've beaten good teams. There's just anybody can beat anybody in the NBA on any given day. So you got to come out there and play your game. As much as I'm clowning on the Pistons, like, they can win this game. We've seen Hayes have some good games. We've seen Ivy have some good games. We've seen Bogdanovich have some crazy games. We haven't seen Wiseman or Beef Stew have great games, but who knows? There's always time for the first. All right, let's see this goal. I am a very avid Premier League follower. Yes, I am watching Declan Rice's goal right now because apparently it was really good. Let's see this. Oh, is it a curler? Oh, that's a if Declan Rice is scoring from range, that's exactly what he's doing. It reminds me of that Watford one from a few years ago on Foster. I'm sure Adam remembers. Detroit, man. Detroit.
Take him to Detroit.
The finest place. The finest. Early season, yes. That's what he's got. Can Beef Stew shoot? I feel like he had like the outside potential of developing a solid 3-point shot. He can. It's not like he can't. He's not a consistent one, but he can shoot. So starting 5 for the Raptors: Barnes, Trent, Anunoby, Siakam, Pirtle. But Van Vliet remains out for personal reasons. We don't exactly know what. For the Pistons: Killian Hayes, Jaden Ivey, Bojan Bogdanovic, Isaiah Stewart, and James Wiseman. Yes, that is a starting 5 that is about to play an NBA game. Make of that what you will. Please fucking win this game. Scotty Nation. I remember everybody. Of course. Okay, looks like the players are out there on the court. We are about to get started here. The game is on Sportsnet, so it's likely a little bit more behind than a TSN game. So bear with me on that, and bear with me. The scoreboard will likely be slightly ahead of myself, but I won't be looking at it. And I guess you don't have to really, either of you, try hard. But my game is about to get started here. Number one, Killian Hayes hater in chat, 905 Yada. Game is underway. Pistons in the nice turquoise jersey. I will say I do like that jersey. The retro, the classics. And they're underway on offense. Wiseman at the rim. Finishes past Pirtle. Shout out James Wiseman. I just clown this guy a lot. I'm not worried about his... the defense is what I was mostly citing. Siakam trying to work on Killian Hayes. Siakam fades off for 2. No good. Nice job by OG to tip the rebound to Pirtle. Siakam to Barnes. Now Trent. Trent trying to find his spot. Has some space. Yeah, it's a travel. All right, turnover by the Raptors. Detroit get the ball back. And we are underway in Motor City. Dude, it's 2-0. There's just 47 minutes to go. Let's see. Why they're going to score again here. We'll go down a little bit. Nope, we won't, because Killian Hayes just threw the ball out of bounds. Shout out Frenchman Killian Hayes. Barnes to Siakam. Now OG on the outside to Barnes. So Barnes is being defended by Stewart. They have Bogdanovic on Siakam, it looks like. Barnes fights through Wiseman. I mean, that... Let's score our bunnies there, because Wiseman left that open for Barnes to hit. That, you got to make your bunnies. Ivy hands off to Wiseman, who throws it down. Again, he's got offensive tools. It's the defense. It's the net rating. And, I mean, Barnes just had an easy layup that he blew there. But anyways, like I said, very, very early. Trent at the elbow. Jumper is good. Nice job by Trent to get that separation. Love that. Love that. Just stop. Just let the guy blow by you. Love that move. Killian Hayes on the outside. Getting the screen from Stewart. Gary Trent fights through. Stewart, mid-range. No good. Pirtle with the rebound. Gives it to Barnes. Ivy meets Barnes the other way. So Jaden Ivey guarding Scotty Barnes. Pirtle at the rim. And he gets fouled going through. And that's the first on Wiseman. Yeah, the drop coverage, I'm already seeing it's poor. That was just too easy. But like I said, the only thing stopping Pirtle from getting a double-double is if they foul him every time he shoots. Because we know he can't shoot free throws. Give us one of these, Pirtle. First one is in. Nice job, Jakob. Four, 3 for the Pistons. And missed the second one. It's okay. We'll take the 1-and-1. Like I said, Wiseman can play offense. I never doubted that. He cannot play defense. Ivy outside to Stewart above the break 3, and it's good. And there's B. Stu showing off the range. 7-3 Detroit. Barnes outside for Trent, open for 3. Decides to step in for a covered 2. Strange. Doesn't go again. Pistons in the ascendancy to start this game, up 7-3. Ivy, long 2, no good. Give him that. We'll give you that shot all day, Jaden. Barnes, 1-on-1 with Stewart. Inside, and it's stolen nearly by Hayes, but he cannot keep it in bounds, and it's out for a Raptors ball. I feel like every Pistons player's 3-point percentage rises up 5% when they play Toronto. It's just they've admitted to it. They play harder in these games. Pirtle going up, and he's absolutely rejected by Stewart on the weak side help there. That was a good play. We're getting good opportunities. Wiseman for 3. Wow, that didn't go in. It did not go in. Siakam to OG for 3. Off the mark. Raptors struggling on offense early, having good looks in mid-range for 3 at the rim and can't finish. Bogdanovich loses it. Raptors a chance in transition with Trent. Trent going to the rim, and he misses at the rim. Jesus fucking Christ, guys. Can we hit a shot or what? Ivy outside to Bogdanovich. Steps inside. Kick out to Killian Hayes for 3. Off the mark. Rebound Bogdanovich. Ivy open for 3. No good. Call a timeout, man. Stop. I don't want to watch this right now anymore. Trent open for 3. All right, there we go. Gary Trent drops in the 3 ball to get the Raptors going here a little bit. 7-6. Brutal start, but only down by 1. Gurman, what's up? Great win Thursday. Tomorrow will be entertaining one. Yeah, I hope so. Thanks for joining in. Pistons, a couple attempts to the rim, no good. Ivy for 3, no good. Oh my God, this game is horrible. Foul called on Ivy. Can we just call a timeout so we can all reset here? This is a rough game right now. If you guys are enjoying the content so far, please make sure to hit that like button. Let's try to get to 50 likes by the end of the first quarter. If you want to see more Raptors games just like this, then make sure you are subscribed to the Amateur Hour Sports YouTube channel. I also do videos about the Raptors. Siakam inside, takes it right past Wiseman. Barbecue chicken, man. That's so easy. Bogdanovich, no good. Raptors playing some great defense now on the inside. OG to Trent in the corner. Does not go. Felt a bit of momentum there. Ivy fights it to the rim and finishes to restore the Pistons lead at 9-8. Ivy's a good player. I like Jaden Ivey. He's got a future in this league. Barnes to OG with Ivy defending. Attack this. Attack him. OG. Kick out to Trent. Trent outside to OG. Corner 3 is up and off the mark. OG really struggled from 3 a couple nights ago against New Orleans. Hopefully he gets that shooting stroke back today. Caught myself there. Ivy nearly loses the handle. Puts it inside, but a kickball has been addressed against Scotty Barnes. And it's 9-8 Pistons, the first timeout. In what has been just a horrible game of basketball so far. From both teams, it has been not enjoyable. It's been not entertaining. No real basketballing quality in any sense so far. But plenty of opportunity to rectify that for the next 42 minutes of this game. It's all about...
Take him to Detroit.
When you play Detroit, shit goes wrong, man.
No, not Detroit. No, please. Anything but that.
Anything but Detroit. I actually almost went to this game. A few months ago, I almost decided to go to this game. Didn't end up materializing, though. All right, let's just see the nature of the box score so far. So, it's early, like I said, so like a lot can change, but the Raptors are 3 of 11. The Detroit Pistons are 4 of 14. Yeah. Can't get much worse. You know what? It can, because I watched that Milwaukee game, so I guess it can get worse. Just continue to continue that offensive action, generate mismatches. There's going to be plenty of mismatches all over the court today, and continue to find looks on the inside, because they just don't have the resistance on the rim to deal with that. What do I think about yesterday's Clippers-Kings game? Shout out Clippers bottle jobs. That's what I think. Ryan Mugg, I want to believe you, but I don't believe many of your stats. But he claims Isaiah Stewart is a 72% three-point shooter against the Raptors. I don't believe you. Listen, the Pistons don't make the fucking playoffs. The Detroit Pistons, they are a bottom feeder. Year after year, they are a bottom feeder. They have no idea what it's like to be in a competitive playoff, a competitive basketball game. This is their game 7. This is their championship, playing the Raptors. They have no other game. They have no other reason to be excited to win basketball games, seemingly, other than playing the Toronto Raptors. This is their fucking game 7 today. So you got to expect that from them. That's what they're gonna do. He's 8 of 11. Well, small sample, yeah, that's pretty crazy. But like I said, plenty of basketball left to play. Let's just get our rhythm going here and just take command of this game. Really only Gary Trent in the building right now, it seems. Four of the 5 players starting are 21. That's actually pretty crazy. That's actually crazy. Maybe I shouldn't disrespect him this much. Isaiah Stewart, hand off to Ivy. How has Bogdanovich played here a whole season? That's just insane. Bogdanovich passed the screen, gets it to Ivy, steps inside, and great defensive set by the Raptors. The overall energy on defense has improved significantly since the Pirtle trade. Guys are fighting through screens better, closing out a lot more controlled, other than Boucher. And just the presence of Pirtle makes a difference. Siakam looking for a foul, won't get it. And the shot is way off the mark. Bogdanovich finds Stewart for 3, and he misses that one. Pirtle with the rebound. Barnes coming forward, giving it to Siakam down low, and he makes the layup. Nice, great feed by Scotty Barnes.
Yes, sir.
10-9 for the Raptors. 5:34 to go in the first quarter. Ivy to Wiseman. Loses the handle, and it's turned over and out of bounds for a Raptors basketball. Let's make some subs, yeah. Boucher and Achua coming into the game. Hopefully just a little bit of a spark here from Boucher. We've been getting it lately. That dunk last game, man, I still think about that dunk a lot. That dunk was just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Oh, it's Fred's birthday. What is he, 28? Or is he 29 now? I think he's 29. I think he's 29 now. Old man. Siakam, attacking Hayes, flips it out to Achua. Hand off to Barnes for 3. Off the mark. Rebound by Bogdanovich. Scotty Barnes, couple of threes last game. Got us going in the second. See what he's got today. Here's Marvin Bagley. Is that a travel? Airballs the short little layup, I guess we'll call it. 29. Old, washed. Siakam spins to the rim and is fouled by Hayes. 10-9 for the Raptors. Siakam heading to the line with 4:49 to go in the first. Once again, not the most impressive basketball being played here by either team. And if any team can put it together here, they can put themselves on a bit of a run. I struggle to see many dunks being further in an actual game in NBA history than what Boucher did. That's actually a good... I don't know the answer to how far it is, but that's... I wonder what the furthest live dunk is in an NBA game. It's a good question. Times the over fair return? No, because it's personal issues. We don't really know what's going on. Siakam misses the second free throw. I don't believe he's with the G League. Okay, you're saying he is there. Here's Hayes. Gets a switch to Boucher. Mid-range jumper it's well off the mark. Siakam to Trent. Come on, we got to take advantage of these guys. Man, this is just not a good team. Siakam kick out to Trent. Wide open three. A lot of good looks, man. A lot of good looks. Raptors could be up by 10 already. Bogdanovic. And nice deflection by Boucher to take away an easy look down low. And it's 11-9 for the Raptors. Wow, man. A lot of good. Like, we're moving the ball well. We're getting some good shots. They're just not going in. Why do we always play down to this team? We always play down to this foul-ass basketball team. Bogdanovic to the rim. He's fouled, and he's going to head to the line with a chance to tie it. A lot of time, like I said. Yeah, the size is definitely working well. We're forcing turnovers, we're getting stops, but man, we're not scoring our good looks. Nice deflection there by Trent. Sorry, the Bogdanovic play was not a shooting foul. It was side out. That's true. Fred, a little bit of rest for Fred, a little bit of an extension for his All-Star break, so he should be ready to go for a big end of the season. Tom, with respect, if Fred is indeed having a child, I can personally excuse him from a couple of basketball games to tend to his family's needs. Sometimes there are things that are a little bit more important than basketball. Siakam to Boucher. Back to Siakam. Working on Bagley. See, I'm taking him on. Fades away. Off the glass. No good. That's some solid defense, to be honest. Burks to Bogdanovic. And he loses it. Achua, outlet pass to Siakam, who gets to the rim and finishes. That's apparently not a foul on Stewart. Okay. Siakam finishes. And a technical foul has been called against the Pistons. I think they had 6 players on. Oh, no, it was sorry, it looked like they had 6 guys on there, but apparently Bogdanovic called for the tech. It looked like a pretty clean play by Achua there. I don't know why he was so mad about it, but Gary Trent at the line makes the technical free throw. It's 14-11. Bogdanovic is checking out. I mean, Achua just had his hands up. I don't really understand what was such a problem there, but maybe something I didn't see. Jeff Doughton checks into the game for the Raptors. Jeff Doughton in with OG, who's back in the game. Siakam, Achua, and Boucher round off the 5. Killian Hayes getting an extended run here. Looking to get going. Gets it to Bagley. Don't jump. Oh, OG all over that shit, man. What a... Oh. OG smothers Bagley. I mean, you ain't fooling nobody, Marvin. OG had that on lock. That is defense right there. I know it's just Marvin Bagley, but man, OG locked in on defense there. But once again, as much as things are going well for the Raptors in certain areas, it's 14-11. It's a very, very low scoring quarter for both teams. In particular, the Raptors, who are favored by so many in this game. 2:52 to go in the first, and there's only a 3-point game at 14-11. Both teams shooting horrendously. Raptors are 5 of 17. Pistons 5 of 20. If you guys are enjoying the stream content so far, please make sure give a thumbs up on the stream. Consider as well subscribing to the channel. I wonder. I don't know if they'll convert down. I don't know. Juancho's on. I feel like there are certain things you would just want to make sure Juancho is still on your team. But like, oh, what if you need a guy to hit a three? Maybe you bring him in and maybe he hits one. I don't know. Why haven't the Pistons fired Casey? Well, I mean, the teams have consistently sucked. I guess you could talk about the lack of overall growth with the team since he's been there, but it's also a bit tough in the sense that, like, the team is garbage year after year. But, I will say, not a lot of progress has been made. And, I mean, a lot of it is coaching strategies are a bit outdated, so maybe that doesn't shine through because the team is so bad. Maybe the team would be better. I don't know. Is Wieskamp a project player? Probably not, but they probably like enough to want to see what he can give them in the summer. They had a roster spot, so why not fill it with a player you've seen some flashes of good things from, that is. Man, that Boucher dunk, damn, man. I actually couldn't believe my eyes when he went up from there. It was actually ridiculous. He took 3 dribbles to get down the entire court. And he didn't travel. It was crazy. All right, back in action here. Out of the timeout, Jeff Dowden handling for the Raptors. Gets it to OG. Back to Jeff. Wanted the inside pass to Achua, but it wasn't there. Achua's going to size up Jaden Ivey here. I'm not quite sure how Achua managed to miss a pretty routine layup as much as that. That was actually crazy. I'm in shock by how badly Precious Achua just missed that layup. Did you guys see that? Siakam to the rim, gets to finish. Man, this guy's nasty. There's like that square on the backboard. Like, Achua comfortably missed that square with that layup. It was about 2 feet away. There was a guy. It was Jaden Ivey on him. Should have been pretty comfortably putting that in. He missed that entire square on the backboard. That was actually crazy. What the fuck are we doing out here? We could be up by like 15 at this point. All right. Ivy at the line to make it a 3-point game. From a matchup perspective, I think healthy Raptors could annoy the Sixers or Celtics, maybe in Bucks with how much bigger they got. I'm not saying beat, but push them. For Sixers, I don't know. Celtics, I don't think so. Sixers, I'm not convinced. I think the Cavaliers would be unhappy to see us in the first round. Down at the rim, nice feed by OG, and great take by Down. Nice cut there. And Jeff Dowden showcasing how he can work off the ball and be effective for Toronto. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do to keep your minutes. Ivy flips it out to Burks. Misses the 3, but wouldn't want to make a habit of leaving him open. Bagley at the rim, and he finishes past Boucher on the second chance possession. Raptors want to get going quickly. Achua slows it down, gets it back to Dowden. Asking for a screen. Running and controlling the offense a bit here. Has a lane. Flips it out to Boucher. Corner 3 is way off. It wasn't the best of pass by Dowden, but solid decision making. Bagley at the rim. He makes it a 1-point game, 18-17. Well, Kevin Love was out of the rotation regardless. So they didn't cut him. They didn't cut a player because while they were using him. But yes, they've been inconsistent in those spots. Siakam to the rim, and he's fouled. It will be free throws for the Raptors, and just been a lot of struggles for Toronto tonight in the scoring department. I don't have a ton of faith in the Raptors making a run here. I know we've won 6 of 7. It's not been the craziest of schedules. I definitely have not seen enough to suggest that I think this team is competitive with the top of the East. Like, I can't. I remember that Utah game. And you know what? That Pelicans game, we almost blew that game. And the Pistons game a couple weeks ago, we almost blew that game. Like, we struggle. We still struggle late game. Siakam goes 1 for 2 at the line. 19-17, 50 seconds to go in this extremely low-scoring first quarter from both teams. Ivy flips it. Nice pass to Diallo, and a good finish there. It's a great play. Siakam pulls up for 3 on the 2 for 1 and hits it. Pascal Siakam drops the deep ball and uses the 2 for 1 opportunity to perfect avail. Ivy working on down. Good defense here by the Raptors. OG ties up Ivy. Call a jump ball for Christ's sake. How long are you to leave him there? Call a jump ball, man. They called a foul? How is that a foul? How is this a foul? Where's the foul? How did they not call a jump ball there? My God. All right, well, side out for the Pistons. Shot clock, game clock separated by 5.8 seconds. Ivy inside to Bagley. And our rim defense has taken a turn with Pirtle off the court. 1-point game. Raptors have 8 seconds to work with now. 6. 4 for Trent for 3. No good. Rebound Boucher, but a loose ball foul is called and will be a side out for Detroit. Yeah, that's a foul. Not a great half. But, that's bonus. Wonderful, Chris. Instead of being up, going into the end of first, we are going to be either tied or losing here. First free throw is no good. Bagley, second free throw coming up. 1.4 seconds for the Raptors. Well, we can get a heave off. Inbound to OG. He won't get it off. Full court heave. Didn't get it off. It did not go anyway. Okay. Thankfully, the first quarter is over. And thankfully, the Raptors are not losing. Because that was ugly. That was very, very bad. Siakam looked great. On to the negatives. 7 other players played for the Raptors in that quarter. None of them played well, really. OG has not made a shot. Barnes has not made a shot. Pirtle has not made a shot. No, the defense is there, which is good. Trent he's made a shot, but he's 2 of 7. 1 of 4 from 3, and he's had a lot of good looks here. Off the bench, Boucher has not made a shot. Achua has not made a shot. Jeff Downe made a layup. So good stuff there. Jeff Dowden did make a layup. Raptors are 8 of 23 from the field. They are struggling to hit shots. They are getting the looks, but they are not hitting them so far in this game. Team stats as a whole, Raptors shooting 35%. Pistons shooting also 35%. We are 2 of 9 from 3, so I guess that's better than the 1 of 8 Detroit Pistons from 3. Raptors have taken 7 free throws and have only made 4. They have taken 4 free throws and have made 3 of them. Rebounding category has given us a bit of a problem early on. They've got size on this team within the big department that they've been using against Achua and Boucher. They have 4 offensive rebounds in this game. Got to do a bit of a better job here defending or protecting the rebounds there and making sure we're not giving them any extra possessions unnecessarily. We really want to be winning the possession battle in this game. We're doing so a little bit with the turnovers. We have forced 4 and only committed 1, but annoying stat is we have 0 points off of those turnovers. The Raptors need to make use of their superiority in this matchup against the Pistons. They have just straight up not been able to do that so far. Perhaps a lack of, I wouldn't say lack of, like, we're getting looks. Like, Trent has had open threes. Boucher has had an open 3. OG has had an open 3. Barnes blew an open layup. Achua blew an open layup. Like, we've had the looks here. You just got to finish them. So, lot to like about the defense. Just got to rebound. Lot to like about the offense. Got to make your shots and bring a little bit of extra energy. It's very, very dead right now. So, let's get ourselves going here. Started with the second quarter. 22 all in this matchup. And we need improvements from this team to get over the line here. Thaddeus Young is checking into the game. He turns it over. Okay. Second turnover for the Raptors. And a foul called against Scotty Barnes there. I don't really know what he did wrong there. So side out for Detroit. Dwane Casey's unit. Jaden Ivey. Don't foul him, Scotty. Scotty fights through the screen. Stay with him. Stay with him. Very good. Good defense there. I'm worried about Thad down low, man. Burks spins off Trent and hits the fadeaway jumper. Achua trying to get the Raptors offense going quickly. It is so dead. It is so dead in this arena. Thad feeds it inside to Dowden, who is blocked at the rim by Ivy. Here's Diallo, other way for the Pistons. Gets to the rim and blows the layup. But Bagley puts in the rebound. Another second chance opportunity for the Pistons. Killing us on the glass in this game. And despite their inefficient shooting, we have been just as inefficient. And we have not been good enough on the glass so far. Why do we always play down to this team's level? Why always the fucking Pistons? We play down to this level. Barnes attacking the rim, missing the layup. Another good look for the Raptors, and a foul by Thaddeus Young on the rebound. Brian, if you copy and paste a comment from earlier again, I'm going to lose my mind. I see your comments. Not a great cameo for Thad so far. 1 foul, 1 turnover, and 1 offensive rebound allowed. Diallo to the rim, finishes again. Please bring Jakob Poeltl back in this game. 6-point game, 28-22. Raptors yet to score in the second quarter. — 15-4 run for Detroit. Down to Trent. Kicks out to Achua. Has a lane, and nobody's getting in the way of that. Throws it down at the rim. TFC are at 7:30, I think, today. Can't wait to see the gray-on-gray kits. Wonderful job by the design team at MLS or at TFC. That's exactly what we wanted. Gray-on-gray kits. Burks, I think they're wearing the gray and white today, though. Bagley for 3. No good. Rebound by Achua. Come on. Get some momentum going. Trent attacking Tough shot is good for 2. Quick 4-0 run by the Raptors to get the game back to a single possession difference. Ivy loses the handle briefly, but gets it back. Long 2 is no good, and a foul by Bagley on the rebound. Another offensive rebound by the Pistons, and just straight up, like, we got to box out. It falls right to him, and nobody's there. Straight up, just need to box out better on these. Way too many offensive rebounds being afforded. Like that. This is the only way you're gonna lose this game. Is like you're gonna beat yourself against the Pistons. And so far, it's kind of what's happening. I don't know. I've been very unconvinced with Thaddeus Young's interior defense. I don't know why this is being touted as a solution. When you're getting beat up at the rim and on the glass, I don't understand the decision to go with Thaddeus Young as the solution. I would also say I'd rather have Koloko out there. Bagley misses both free throws. Is Koloko here today? I think I see him I see him. Dowden attacking the rim. Getting fouled and finishing through contact. Yes. Yep. Jeff Dowden, chance to restore the advantage for the Raptors. Lovely play there. And Jeff Dowden showing once again why he's earning these minutes. Nice job. It's just like thank God it's Detroit, but like we play like this because we're playing Detroit. Whatever it is, we play down to Detroit's level as Dowden misses the free throw. A lot of missed free throws, man. What are we, 50% from the line? Ivy attacking, kicking out to Diallo, mid-range. No good. A rebound by Ivy. Like man, it's one thing letting Bagley get you on the glass, but Jaden Ivy. And then another offensive rebound for Diallo, who misses. And then an offensive rebound for Bagley. What the fuck are we doing here? They just got 3 offensive rebounds in the same possession. What the actual fuck are we doing here? Jaden Ivy just got an offensive rebound. Fucking box out. Get Pirtle back on the court. I can't stand this shit. So easy. Like, these things are so easy to do. Just box out. Get your body in front for the rebound. Holy shit, man. You're NBA players. Do your fucking job on the glass. So frustrating, man. Holy shit. There's 4 Raptors players in the paint. And Diallo comes down with it. And then Bagley just tips it in. That's insane, man. That's just no effort. That's just no effort whatsoever. And you see me, you can hear my frustration because you know what gets me the most frustrated. It's the simple effort things that aren't there, and that's what it is today. Holy shit. I can forgive like poor execution. I cannot forgive effort stuff. Oh my god. Livers for 3, and it's good. 3-point game. All right, Pirtle's in. That should help with the rebounding in particular. Trent for 2, spills out. Rebound by Wiseman. Here come the Pistons again. Corey Joe in the game. Wiseman for 2, no good. Rebound by Barnes. A defensive rebound. We got it. We got a rebound. Barnes somehow gets it to Pirtle, who misses his shot, gets his own miss, kicks to OG, and now Trent inside gets it to Pirtle down low, and he's fouled. Great stuff by Pirtle, but also citing Detroit once again fouling him rather than allowing the easy layup there. So Pirtle's got to hit these shots to the line. But got Wiseman again with that one. God, just imagine this game with no Pirtle. Just imagine the entire game where we don't have this guy, let alone like a 6-minute stretch where we get absolutely roasted at the rim. And now he's hurt himself. Oh, I am getting really frustrated with this basketball game. You know, one thing to say about the late games is that I just go to bed, right? But this, if like this would linger all day. If we lose this game, it'll linger all day. And I'll be pissed off about it all day. Instead of, usually I get pissed off, I go to bed, and I wake up and I'm like, okay, whatever, fuck, we're shit. But this will linger today. If we don't beat this team, it will stick with me. And will make my day considerably worse. Pirtle at the line. Hopefully he gives us one of these. And you got to call him, Bob. You got to go to work. I mean, I don't got to work tonight. I'm working now. Pirtle first free throw is cash money. I mean, he's a 60% shooter, so statistically he gets both more than he gets neither. He's got the one there. Second free throw for Pirtle is off the mark and a rebound by Livers. Raptors, I believe, are 5 of 10 from the line, if I have remembered correctly from this game. Raptors go in zone. Raptors go in zone here. Corey Joe looking for a spot, puts it up, and you know what? It went in. If it didn't go in, I'm pretty sure Wiseman would have gotten that rebound. 35-31. Raptors, if they're going zone right now, like they're looking for an answer that they don't have. Pirtle at the rim again, and it's fouled by Wiseman. Again, Pistons are doing exactly what the Magic and Pelicans should have done, and that's foul the shit out of this guy because he can't make free throws. Wow. 35-31 for the Pistons. This, I can't exactly recall a less enjoyable basketball game from this season. This is genuinely unenjoyable to watch. Like, even when the Raptors are losing, like, I at least have fun. I hate this. I hate everything about this game right now. I've certainly lost a bit of faith in Nurse. Not enough, like, once again, to say I'd fire him, as I've said many times. But not saying you're saying that either. But, yeah. I can agree. 11 offensive rebounds for the Pistons. And we are not even halfway through the second quarter. 11 offensive rebounds for the Pistons. Jeez. We have created 4 turnovers, and we have not scored off of any of them. Jeez. All right. Let's get going here, man. Those 2 Orlando back-to-backs, that wasn't the low point. The low point, I can't specifically remember the low point of the season. It wasn't that. Because at that point, we were 13-14. It wasn't like, okay, let's just go in the next one and get back on track. And then we didn't. Then we kept losing. Why is Hayes and Bogdanovich not playing? Because they're playing well right now. They're torching us. Hayes is also not a terrific NBA basketball player. Well, the rotation that we're using today was exceptional 2 days ago. And I'm gonna say again, offensively, we're getting to our spots. We're getting looks. We're missing a lot of very makeable shots. Some layups have been blown. We're 5 of 10 from the free throw line. So, I mean, like, goddamn, you got to hit a free throw. And the offensive rebound, like, they have 11 offensive rebounds already. I don't know how to say that name. Ian, my sharp 2K. Lean, my sharp 2K. I'm not sure. Regardless, sharp 2K. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Amateur Army. Hope you're enjoying the content so far. And you just subscribed yourself to watch parties like this and videos about this team. So appreciate that. What is my favorite restaurant or pub? Pirtle misses the first free throw. I have never had... I don't think I've quite ever had better times at a bar than Bishop's Blaze in Manchester. Just a block away from Old Trafford, Manchester United Stadium. Bishop Blaze is the first pub that comes to mind. It's in Manchester in England. The vibes at that pub were unmatched to anything I've ever had. Wiseman at the rim, can't finish. Wasn't really at the rim. Raptors are 6 of 12 from the line, I think, here. After Perlin went for 1-1 there. Dowden for 3, no good. This is a game that I would 100% play Wieskamp. I agree. Like, not a ton of offensive threat coming from a lot of these Pistons guys. And the shot drops there for the Pistons. Again, 6-point game. You're struggling to shoot. Like, why not bring in a guy who literally his job is to shoot the basketball? I wholeheartedly agree in this scenario. OG to the rim. He's fouled by Wiseman. Honestly, I'm upset Wiseman is picking up all these fouls because he's gonna have to get subbed out, and that's bad for the Raptors. Oh, I meant sub as a cat. Well, all right, appreciate that. Benjo says that rare once in a blue moon game where I get to watch live the Raps at only 5 p.m. instead of middle of the night. They play like this. Yes. Oh, you weren't upset. You're like, this is the one time I get to watch the game at a reasonable time. Benjo's so excited, and then he gets to watch this product. I'm sorry, Benjo. Hopefully, we still pull through with the win. I promise you we're not always this bad, but sometimes we are. Again, we had the open roster spot, so, like, anybody they signed likely wasn't going to get a ton of play time. But this is a game where I feel like his services would be useful. But, like, your roster's 15 players deep, sometimes 17 players deep. Not everybody plays. You still have them on the roster. Wiseman in the paint, working on Pirtle and finishes there. 6-point lead for Detroit. Siakam is going off offensively. He had 13 points in the first quarter. Like, what else can we get from this guy? Siakam working on Corey Joe, former teammate, and he's fouled again. Okay, hit some fucking free throws, man. What are we? We're 9 of 15. Okay, we're not as bad as I thought. But we're 9 of 15. That's still not good. Siakam's got 13 points in 13 minutes of work. Chance to make it 14 and 15. Energy in this building is dead. Raptors got to find a way to rise up to this. Siakam first free throw is good, but took a couple of bounces. The free throw stroke isn't quite there for Siakam. I know. Like they have no rim protection for so much this game, and we're not exploiting it. I don't want to say it's easy because it's not, but certainly it's easier than we're making it look. Corey Joe, pass Siakam, gets it to Stewart. Siakam nearly gets the steal. Back to Stewart. Don't foul. Don't foul. 6 in the shot clock for Bogdanovich, and we get the steal. And Siakam gets it to OG, who throws it down at the rim. Okay, much better.
There goes that man.
A little bit of energy there. Pistons immediately call a timeout. Raptors down by 2. Okay, gas these guys up. Let's get these guys going. Game improves when Pirtle's on the floor. What a surprise. Good things happen when he's there. And the Raptors fighting back a bit, 40-38, in what has just been a terrible game of basketball. Yeah, that was a very good timeout. Right when the Raptors got some momentum, call a timeout and disrupt that. As much as I'm frustrated, I hope you guys are enjoying my commentary and discussion on the game. If you are, please make sure you hit that like button on the stream. And for more content like this, streams for lots of Raptors games, not tomorrow, but lots of Raptors games and videos 3 or 4 times a week. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. It does go a long way to supporting me, supporting the content. The Messenger. What's up? How you doing? This game, It's got my blood boiling, man. This game is fucking frustrating. I'm sorry, I'm swearing so much, but this game got me frustrated right now. And like the rebounding, the decision to play, like what actually possessed Nick Nurse to think this game needed Thaddeus Young? What about this game suggested to Nurse that Thaddeus Young was going to make an impact? What was Thaddeus Young in his 4 minutes? From a plus-minus standpoint. Not that that's like the be-all, end-all. He was -2. Man. We're getting beaten on the glass and on the inside, and we're not finishing well. Like, what is Thaddeus Young providing that we just were missing? Okay. Yeah, we struggled. There's a lot of guys struggling. A lot of guys. And the free throws, yes, problem. 10 of 16. Not great. Not great at all. They are 3 of 6. Man, this is just a bad basketball game. We are now shooting. We're up to almost 40% from the field. We're at 39.4. We're at 2 of 10 from 3, though. They are 39% from the field, so equally not great in this game. And added addition is that they are getting those offensive rebounds just to stay in this game. Yeah, in hindsight, that Thad contract wasn't a good decision. This is definitely a game where Fred would have made a difference. Just added shot creation, added spacing, added ball. Like the best playmaker on the team is away. Like this team definitely could use him, but you got to fight through without him. Bogdanovich throws it out of bounds. Another good defensive set by the Raptors. Pirtle making good things happen on the floor. Just there, the resistance at the rim that we just haven't had, and him being there, it just makes a difference. Like every play, you see it almost. Pirtle to OG, back to Pirtle, flips it out, nice pass to Barnes, feeds it inside to Boucher, who loses the ball. Jeez, bro. 3-pointer for Bogdanovich, no good, and Bagley rebound, but he misses the layup. Wow, that was ugly. The rebound allowed was ugly, but the missed layup even more so. Barnes for 3. And a loose ball foul called against Stewart. I mean, I guess, Barnes on a catch and shoot, but early in the shot clock, I feel like we can do better with that. Anyways, Boucher is going to get to the line here. Glass half full it should be better second half. All right, Matthew. I wouldn't call that a guarantee, but hopefully it doesn't get worse than this. Yeah, you're spot on with Barnes as the point guard. Look, today, we just don't have other options, so, it's fine. He can do a job there, but for foreseeable future, point guard is not his spot for development, nor should it be where we try to develop him going forward. We haven't done it for a reason. He's a point forward. But the pick and roll threat of him, it's just easier to guard because he doesn't have that pull-up J, as 905 Yada was saying. So for the people that are talking about getting rid of VanVleet, just have Scotty Barnes be your point guard. Like, I promise you, there are issues you're not thinking about. Siakam sauces up mid-range and finishes. When it comes to replacing, because I know a lot of people have this idea that you can just get rid of Fred and have Scotty Barnes play point guard. It would not work the way you want it to work. And it would make Barnes would be better suited to playing point guard with an actual, or playing forward with an actual point guard. And the team is better with an actual point guard. Siakam at the rim, fouled once again. This is the Pascal Siakam show tonight, or this afternoon. Siakam is up to 18 points in this game. He's got to hit his fucking free throws, though. Hit your goddamn free throws, Pascal. 5 for 8 from the line. You're getting fouled a ton, so get these shots to drop, man. First free throw from Pascal is good. Straight money. Get Siakam at the line at halftime. Boucher checks out. I believe it was Gary Trent checking in. Raptors finishing the half with their starters. Siakam's second free throw to restore the Raptors' lead is no good. Another missed free throw by the Raptors. Ivy to Stewart. Back to Ivy. Step back three. Doesn't go. Rebound by Barnes. 2:05 to go. Tied at 42. Barnes working on Hayes. And an offensive foul called against Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes is yet to score a single point in this game thus far. I don't know if that's the right call. I don't know if that's a good call, but it didn't go in anyway. Ivy to Bagley, defended by Pirtle. Stay with him. The two-pointer way off the mark. Tie game still at 42. Siakam to OG on the inside. OG with the right. Pirtle on the rebound, can't finish. Can we just make sure only Siakam shoots the rest of the game? Don't pass this, Pascal. Don't pass. Why did he? Give it to Pascal. Give it to Pascal. Barnes at the rim. Misses. Pirtle rebound. Okay, we scored. Pirtle's, I think, first field goal. At halftime, I need like 2 minutes. I need to actually stop for 2 minutes. Ivy mid-range is good. Tied at 44. Siakam for three. Another 2-for-1 opportunity. Doesn't hit this time. Worked in the first quarter, not here. Ivy to the rim, and he's absolutely stuffed by Jakob Poeltl. This does feel like a 90s or 2000s game. Yes, this is not fun. Damn. Poeltl just fucking swatted that shit. Barnes checks out. He's at a rough half of basketball here. Hayes inbounds to Bogdanovich. Outside to Ivy for three. Clang. Rebound, of course, another offensive rebound. Ivy for three again. Clang. Rebound Poeltl. Raptors have 14 seconds here. End my misery. Gary Trent for three. Clang. First half is over. Wow. Forgive me if I'm wrong. But don't think I've seen a worse Raptors game this season. That was one of the worst halves I recall watching in my fanhood. I feel stressed. Like, I genuinely feel this is the type of feeling I got when I was studying for an exam the night before, and I knew I didn't know fucking anything, and I had to study and I knew I had 8 hours of studying ahead all night because I had no idea what I was doing. This is for some reason, that is the feeling I have right now. The situations are completely different, but just this unbelievable amount of stress that is consuming my body at the moment is ridiculous. Okay. I am going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to have some water. I'm going to take about 2 or 3 minutes to just calm down here. Okay. I'll be right back. Please don't go anywhere and drop a like if you're enjoying. All right, had to had to get a little bite as well. So, give me a sec here. Just crushing some pizza. And I fucking hate eating on stream, but I need something to brighten my mood a little bit. All right, let's go through. Let's fight through these stats at halftime. So, first quarter ended 22-22. Second quarter ended 44-44 for a perfect 22s across the board. Both teams with 22 points in each quarter. Siakam himself is on 18, and he's playing great. The problem is there are 7 other guys who have to play basketball. Look at this. What are we doing here? Sky Barnes hasn't scored a point yet. Pirtle's numbers are a bit, well, not skewed, but every shot he would make, he's getting fouled, and it's smart because he can't hit free throws. Trent is struggling on his open looks. OG still not hitting his threes. We're 2 of 13 from 3. Like, my God, man. The bench, we brought in to bring some energy. They haven't been able to do that. Boucher, not looking like his energetic self. Achua, for some reason, just hasn't looked good the last couple of games, including tonight. Hopefully, we get some of that back from him. But wow, I am bored. This game sucks. Marvin Bagley. I wish I didn't scroll down. Marvin Bagley has 13 points. But it's because he has 8 fucking offense. Marvin Bagley has 8 offensive rebounds. 8 on his own. One player. And not a very good one either. 8 offensive rebounds at halftime. Oh my goodness. The Raptors are 37% from the field. They are 35, but they have taken 13 more shots than we have. Now, a lot of that is free throws. We've taken 20 free throws. 20 free throws to their 6, and it's tied. And we've only hit 12 of those free throws. Oh my goodness. 13 offensive rebounds for the Pistons. We have 4 points off of their 7 turnovers. Like, come on, man. This is my Saturday. This is my day off of my normal job. This is horrible. That was Pizza Nova. Yummy. Get the Soprasata hot honey olive from Pizza Nova. That's the elite combo. Soprasata, olive, and hot honey. Oh. This is a bad game of basketball, man. Marvin Bagley is dominating us. He has 13 points, 13 rebounds, 8 offensive rebounds. What do you like? What do you do here? Because obviously the energy is low. The team is not playing well. Yes, if you get Pizza Nova, get it well done. It is well done. Always get it well done for Pizza Nova. What do you do here? The energy sucks. The Raptors are playing like shit. The building is completely dead. Like, the Pistons crowd is awful. There's no energy in this crowd whatsoever. And granted, not much to cheer about when your team is 15-45. So, not going to hate on that too much. Nurse looking for an answer, brings in his energy guys, Achua and Boucher. They don't bring any of it. What do you do here? How do you get this team going? I think what about this game would be a problem if you gave Wieskamp a few minutes here, gave him a few opportunities, get him some open threes, at least space the floor for other guys. He's going to be running around trying to earn extra minutes, going to hustle for extra minutes. So what would be the harm in just trying that out for a little bit of the second half? Bring in a shooter, bring in a guy who's going to, bring a lot of motion to your offense and your strategies on offense. Bring something different. And hey, he hits a couple of 3-pointers, best case. Then all of a sudden, the bench is up, the team is up, the momentum can shift. Like, we need something like that. I just don't know where that's going to come from. Like, Siakam has 18 points here, and he's balling. Not hitting his free throws, but he's balling here. And the vibes are still dead here. Siakam's got 18 points. The team as a whole has 44 at halftime. This is not 2005. Like, this is a 2023 basketball game. The Pistons stink, man. This is not a good Pistons team. Killian Hayes and James Wiseman started this game. That is the quality and caliber of this team. They have James Wiseman and Killian Hayes starting. They're NBA players barely. And, obviously, their skill level compared to me is astronomical. Like, whatever. Don't give a shit. In comparison to what we have here, compared to what they have, it is incomparable. Killian Hayes, okay, he had a nice little few weeks to a month, in December? Yeah. Lately, Killian Hayes is back to normal. And it's not like he's doing anything tonight either. Well, the Clippers and Kings, it did go to double overtime, but yes. This is a very, 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 very rough game to watch. You actually can't, it's 44-44. It's halftime. There's not really a lot you can try to tell me to defend what's going on. The Raptors are playing like shit. The fact that they're playing like this against a far inferior team as well makes it even more frustrating. It compounds the frustration. That is what I'm trying to say. I don't know, obviously, like I said earlier in the game, just stick with the same rotation as 2 days ago. It works so well. But, man, no need to, I get you're trying, but no Raps fan, but no need to defend this. It's just bad. Shout out to official Jo for subscribing. Welcome to the Amateur Army. Appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying the content so far, and you just subscribe yourself to a watch party like this for every Raptors game, and on top of that, almost every Raptors game. And on top of that, videos all about the Raptors. You like the Raptors, you love amateur sports. Join official Jo by subscribing to the channel. Listen, a win, at this point in the season, you're almost in the home stretch. A win is a win, but it'd be like, man, if you play like this against the Cavaliers tomorrow, you're going to get run out of that gym. Absolutely run out of that gym. So, a win is a win. I mean, I've seen the Raptors play well enough and lose this season. So, hey, play bad and win. The good teams play bad and still win. That's what good teams are capable of doing. I'd rather play bad and win than play well and lose. Certainly. But I'd rather just play well and win, too. As somebody said, Matthew Coombs said, it can't really get worse. So hopefully all there can be is better here. Marvin Bagley has 4 more offensive rebounds. He has double the offensive rebounds than our entire team. And the fact that, again, it's just a consistency in playing down to the level of the Detroit Pistons that is very annoying. We always just play down to them. No energy, lifeless, crappy basketball. How's Jeff Daligan? Solid. His defense, it hasn't been stellar, but I like what he brings a bit more than what Flynn brings. I would like to see, I did say, it is Dwane Casey's championship, but it's not like they're playing that well either. Like, they're shooting like garbage too. They're not defending. Like, we were getting good looks, but I guess the effort thing, the offensive glass numbers. OG misses the alley-oop to start the half. And away we go. Killian Hayes open for 3. My big mouth. Had to roast the guy, but you leave any guy that open, they're going to hit some shots, and Killian Hayes hits the 3 ball there. 3-point lead. You can't rest starters. You got to win a basketball game here. Siakam spins to the rim and misses, and Pirtle tips the rebound out to Bogdanovic. Offensive foul call against the Pistons. How many top 5 picks? Ivy, Wiseman, Bagley. Hayes was like 7 or 8, so not him. Might just be those guys. Might just be 3. Oh, Cade, but he's not playing. Cade would be 4. Foul called there. I'm all for, the no-look passes from time to time of Scotty Barnes, but also sometimes, like, just get the ball to the guy. I'm all for throwing that in your arsenal, but, man, sometimes you just need to get the ball to your teammate. Well, remember, if Wieskamp is in, he won't be open for 3. They do their homework. Trent, open for 3 here. Wide open. Got it to go. Nice action there by the Raptors to free up that shot. You can hear a pin drop in this building. Disgusting, man. Stewart inside gets it to Wiseman, who throws it down. 49-47 for Detroit. Barnes to Siakam. Pirtle backing down Stewart. Pirtle wants to go at this, and he nearly turns it over. Siakam has some space. Kick out to Scotty in the corner. Catch and shoot 3 is good. Scotty Barnes with his first, second, and third points of the game here. He's finally on the board. Let's try to get him going. Gary Trent with the steal. Going to the rim and missing the layup. Barnes with the rebound. And he finishes. Scotty Barnes with a 4th and 5th points. So there you go. 2 straight makes from Scotty Barnes. Delay of game. To me, it looked like Gary Trent got the ball and passed it to the ref and got called for a delay of game. Okay. Hayes to the rim, and he's stuffed, and that may have gone off of him. Anyways, Hayes completely stuffed at the rim. Once again, NBA rosters are up to 17 players. Typically, you play 9 to 11 of them, which means 4 of them never see the floor. 4 to 6 of them never see the floor other than garbage time. Like your roster is bigger than your rotation. So there's guys that just don't play. That being said, for Wieskamp in this particular spot, I wouldn't mind seeing him today because I feel like the game could use something like that. Nice job in the glass there by the Raptors. Nurse had to have laid into them about that. Pirtle kicking out to Siakam for 3, but a foul's been called. Three-point game. But I saw a lot more energy from the Raptors bench on that defensive play. So that was good to see. Getting a little bit of energy here. Pirtle to Siakam. To Trent. Trent to Pirtle. Backing down Stewart. Fading away with the right. No good. Man, it's just got no back down there. Ivy hands off to Wiseman, and the Raptors just did not get back there on defense. Wow, that was bad defense. Siakam, layup is off. Rebound, tip to Stewart. Skybar is 21. Let's relax. Another play in transition for the Pistons with no resistance at the rim. Just walked on in. Nobody gets back. Trent, open for 2. Misses. Pirtle tips it in. And the Raptors lead again, 54-53. Nice job on the glass by Pirtle once again. Outside to Stewart. Steps in and throws it down over Pirtle. Why is Siakam jumping like if Siakam just has his hand up? If Isaiah Stewart makes a three over the outstretched hand of Pascal Siakam, whatever. What a shot. But why afford him that space by biting on that pump fake? Pirtle at the rim, spins off and finishes. He's getting himself going a little bit offensively. Well, I wouldn't say there's zero reason not to give Wieskamp minutes. There's reasons. His defense isn't very good, for starters. Listen, like I said, I would personally play him right now, but there's no reason not to play him. But given the circumstances, Pistons, a lot of spots you can hide Wieskamp. I would personally play him here. 58-56. No team really getting a grip of this game. Gary Trent for 3 off the mark. Largest lead for the Raptors has been 5. Largest lead for the Pistons has been 6 as Bogdanović makes the layup. So it has never been beyond a 2-possession game here. Barnes working on Ivy. This is a good matchup for you. A foul's been called. It's going against Ivy. Before the game started, I was wondering who's going to be on Scotty Barnes, and I was questioning if it would be Jaden Ivey. That is such a favorable matchup for Scotty Barnes offensively. That is not he's not taking advantage of tonight. They just don't have the matchups for us. But we're struggling so much to shoot the ball. We're struggling so much. We're fighting for every point. But getting a 4th is a good spot for him. I agree. I don't know what it is. Barnes is scoreless in the first half. Okay. How much time left in this godforsaken basketball game? 6:50 to go in the third quarter. If you guys are enjoying the content so far, please make sure to smash that like button and consider subscribing for more content like this. Shout out to Anthony G, who just subscribed on YouTube. Welcome to the Amateur Hour Army. You just subscribed yourself to Raptors Watch Parties for as many games as I can and content about the Raptors with videos on this channel. Thank you again, Anthony. Who am I going for? The Raptors. This was the Cavs. The Raptors have a field day offensively. Like I said earlier, if you play like this against the Cavs, you'll get slaughtered. But we won't play like this against the Cavs. We'll play fine against the Cavs. We might lose, but the energy levels of this team right now, so consistently when we go to Detroit, this is what it's like. It is so lifeless and dead. For some reason, they just don't bring it. It's not like the Pistons are playing well here. A lot of times we played the Pistons, and it's Dwane Casey's championship, right? The team goes nuts. The Pistons aren't playing well either. What are they? They're 42% now, so a little bit better. But they're 42% from the field here. It has definitely been, if it's not Siakam, it's not good today. Siakam has been dominating without enough help. What's going on, Rohit? Supporting from India. Thank you for tuning in today. Appreciate it. A lot of Raptors fans in Detroit here. Probably cheaper to drive to Detroit, get a hotel, buy tickets, and go to the game than it would be just to go to a game at Scotiabank Arena. Maybe not quite hotel. It's got to be cheaper to just drive there and go to a game than it would be to go in Toronto. Another new subscriber. Shout out to Raymond Jason 1979 for subscribing. Welcome to the Amateur Hour Army. Appreciate that. Another stop by the Raptors here. But you just subscribe yourself to tons of Raptors content, videos, live streams, shorts now. So appreciate that. Shout out to Raymond. Another miss there by the Raptors down low. Ivy in transition. No good. Rebound by Pirtle. Raptors not running back here. Siakam forward to Barnes. Backing down Livers. Take this guy. Barnes, that's goaltending, yes. Barnes with the bucket there. It was very clearly goaltend, James. Oh, the Jays are playing right now. 1-0 Jays. On the spring training. Windsor folks drove to Detroit. That's true. Them as well. I mean, I almost went to this one. Which team will win? I still believe the Raptors will win. This does have the feeling of a G League game. The crowd, the performances. It does. It does have that feel. Siakam backing down Livers. Come on, Pascal. 8 on the shot clock. Pascal fades away for 2. No good. Rebound Barnes. He's got Wiseman on him, and he misses the layup. Scotty. Why Pistons are performing well? Because they're not a good team and they have some injuries, I suppose. Pumped for the Jays. Yeah, a lot to like about them. Hopefully pitching has taken an improvement. And I mean, that's bad. Pitching, if that improves. More consistent batting, too. Like, if Bichette can have a good full season rather than just, like, a really hot end of the season. I'm never watching Pistons Raptors again. Certainly wouldn't blame you. Bogdanovich for 3. Off the mark. Rebound by Siakam. I heard Kikuchi grew a beard. Is that confirmed? OG to Trent for 3. Off the mark. Another one where Trent is open and can't finish. Trent has struggled tonight, but he gets a steal there. Forward to Boucher, who dunks it at the rim. Okay. A little bit of crowd involvement. Celebrating the Raptors make there. Do I think this team works too hard on off days? Bro, I don't fucking know. I have no idea. Probably they work the normal amount of an NBA team. I'm not at the practices. Hayes for 3, off the mark, rebound Siakam. I feel a bit of energy here. I feel a bit of energy now. Siakam to the rim. What a take, but a little bit too much for Siakam there, and it's a miss. Bagley at the rim, layup is good, and the energy in this game seems to have grown a bit. OG to Trent. Trent for 3 again. Oh my God, Gary Trent building the fucking new arena here. He's 4 of 16. Good God. How are you 4 of 15 and take that shot? How are you 4 of 15 and think, nah, I got this. Let me take this step back contested 3. Some self-awareness, man. Oh. All right. It is 64-60 for the Pistons. There's 3:25 to go. Thankfully, I don't think it's going to end 66-66 at the end of the quarter, so it won't be another 22 all quarter. But my God, has this been a rough watch? I'm gonna have a few drinks tonight to get through this godforsaken event. This is just not been a fun basketball game. Raptors are 21% from three. Man, like when Fred is not there and no other player is taking the load, it makes a difference. Trent is 2 of 9 from three. As I said, he is 4 of 16 from the field. Only really Siakam has bothered showing up today. 18 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Oh boy. Barnes is 3 of 11. Can't make his layups. Trent is 4 of 16. Can't make anything. Anunoby not having that effect yet. The bench isn't really giving us anything here. How many offensive rebounds for Bagley? Still on 8. They've got 13. So hey, they have no offensive rebounds in the third quarter, so that's good. Pistons +7. I mean, looking good right now. No spread is safe here. We'll see. Oops. Ignore that. Messi or Ronaldo? Messi. What harm would it be just playing Wieskamp and Down? Well, Down's played. What harm? Again, it's not like there's absolutely no harm in playing him. He's not a good defender. And beyond shooting, isn't much he does. But, as I also said, I would personally play him. I think this is a game that could use somebody that brings the things he does, just from a shooting point standpoint. Spacing, and, hey, he gets open, your most reliable three-point scorer likely. I would certainly play him in this game, the way it's going right now. Appreciate it, Rohit. Achua, inside, layup is off. Another, really good look at the rim. Goes begging for Toronto. Do you feel my voice just, dying? I'm dying inside, man. Do you guys hear it? Livers for 3. 7-point lead. Largest lead of the game for the Detroit Pistons. Oh. Boucher to Trent. Trent fadeaway 2 is good. Trent 5 of 17. Would that make? I think Boucher just jumped at something that wasn't even a pump fake. Bogdanovich for 2, and he finishes inside. Nurse gives seniority priority. Downton's playing more than Flynn. Downton's on the court right now, and Flynn isn't. So I don't agree. Barnes has also never come off the bench in his NBA career. That's something. Or maybe there were a couple with injury, but always starts. Trent for 3. There we go. Gary Trent. 3 of 10 from 3. Can we get going finally? 69-65. And wow, big super chat coming through from Jay Conda. Once again, a super chat comes in from Jay Conda. $20 came through. Thank you once again, Jay Conda. And he says, what the fuck? What the fuck indeed, Jay Conda. And thank you again. Super grateful for that super chat. Thank you for supporting the content. Doubting for 3 off the mark and a loose ball foul against Bogdanovich. But Jay Conda, you're the man. Thank you so much. Lighten up the mood a bit. Come on. Down by 4. Come on, guys. Let's get it back. Trent hit the 3 and shook his head. That's when you know things aren't going particularly well. Trent, why didn't you shoot that? Turns it over. Why didn't you shoot that? Bagley to the rim, misses the dunk, but is fouled. What is on Bagley's hands? Bagley is Giannis today. There was a foul. Probably a foul. They're going to lose that challenge, I think. They're not going to... I just don't think they're going to win that. I need a goddamn drink, man. Can anybody what game is worse than this? What games come to mind worse than this season? The Hawks at home, where they just brutalized us all game, was tough. There was the Brooklyn away game, I think it was. They reviewed that for 20 seconds, man. Oh my God. They took 20 seconds and just went, yeah, that's a foul. Oh my God. They barely even looked at it. That's how clear it was. You know what? The Pelicans away game as well, where Zion ruined us every time he got the ball. Yeah. Well, the back-to-back in Orlando, literally, that was the first time all season we were under 500. We haven't been above or equal to it since that game. But at the time, I was like, okay, we'll get it back. Get back on track. I didn't think it would turn into this. Why did he challenge that? Oh, my God. Six beers deep. University life. Maybe I'd be with you. I'm going downtown later, so we'll see. Anybody in Toronto, look out for me. I'm going to be there. Siakam. Oh! Get Andy Edwards! Oh, my God. Who did he violate? There? Oh, Livers. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, he crossed him. He crossed him into the shadow realm, man. Woo! Oh, that was a proper ankle breaker. He folded. Oh. He had him on skates, man. Oh, he toppled. Chopped liver. Oh, that got me fired up. Pascal. All-star, baby. Don't you know, Livers? Burks for three. Off the mark. Rebound, Boucher. Okay. Come on. 2-point game. Siakam to Achua. Attacking the rim. And a blocking foul. Achua head to the line. Wow. Show me that again. Please. Give me one more. Sportsnet. Please. Sportsnet. Please. No, I don't want a replay of the Achua layup, man. Oh, these guys don't know how to do their job. Wow, that was fucking vicious. That was filthy, man. Achua misses the first free throw. What are we from the line now? We are 13 of 22. Achua's second free throw is good. 1-point game. All right. Pistons had it up to 7. Raptors have fought back to make it close with 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Shot clock, game clock separated by about 9.5 seconds. Hayes, 10 on the shot clock. To Bogdanovich, has some space, attacking Doughton, and he's stuffed by Pascal. Full court pass to Achua. attacking the rim and finishing. Raptors lead 8.3 seconds. Hayes, 11-2 run. Hayes has it stolen by Siakam, but not enough time to get the shot off. Wow. What a sequence by Siakam, and he's smiling. The team is hyped up. I don't think that could have come at a better time. First, oh my God, they show the ankle breaker again. First, the ankle breaker on Livers. Then the rejection on Bogdanovic. And then the steal, just for good measure, on Killian Hayes. And the Raptors lead by 1 heading into the fourth quarter. All right, guys. Fourth quarter time. This nightmare is almost over. Will it have the happy ending and send us into our Saturday nights with a little bit of joy? Or will it be doom for the Raptors in their quest for the 6th seed? We shall see how it all unfolds here. Oh, okay. Let's just get this job done, man. Let's just do a job. What's the live line on the Raptors? Curious. Raptors are minus 217, minus 244. You get Pistons around like plus 250 here. Honest to God, I mean, from what I've seen here, plus 250. Oh, no, that's pregame. Pistons are plus 237 live. Not a bad number. Honestly. If they break 100 points, okay, listen. If the Raptors break 100 points, we get wasted tonight. If the Raptors don't get 100, we still get wasted. All right, Boucher, Siakam, especially Siakam, firing this team up going into the fourth. Pascal Siakam is 7 for 15 with 21 points, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. He's been excellent. The rest of the team has not been. Raptors are 38% from the field, 61% from the line, and 24% from 3. But still, they lead by 1 after 3. Let's go get this done. We're still getting wasted. Nothing is stopping that inevitability tonight. All right. I'm excited now. 1 point game. 12 minutes to go. Raptors need a win here. Can they find it? We're not going to see Joe Wieskamp today, or else he'd be on the court right now. Yeah, give the ball to Siakam and get out of here. No, my game is Sunday night, so I'm good. My summer league is Sunday mornings, man. It ain't nothing. You can't do it hungover. You can't do it, period. Okay? Bagley, turnaround Jay, no good. Rebound, Boucher. Doughton. Handling, gets the switch to Diallo. Gets it to OG. They want Barnes on IV. They get Barnes the ball inside. Has some space. Layup is good. It was goaltending, but it still went in. It was goaltending, but it still went in. And they didn't call it. So thankfully it did go in. 3-point game. Raptors. When's the last time we led by 3? I don't think we led by 3 in a while. Bagley down low. Layup is good. Marvin on Antetokounmpo is killing us today. 18 and 14. My God. Have some shame, Toronto. Matthew, I do not think it would be better. OG at the rim, and he's stuffed by Marvin on Antetokounmpo. No answer for him today. Burks feeds it to Diallo. Misses the dunk, gets his own miss. And the Raptors fight through and get the rebound there. Okay. Achua taking it full court. A little bit out of control, and it's out of bounds for a Pistons basketball. There was a foul called, actually. So Achua might be heading to the line here. I personally did not see a foul, but a technical as well called, and Barnes at the line. Okay. What? Okay, I don't really know what's going on right now. Tech on Diallo. So Barnes took the free throw. Apparently there was a side out on the foul. Or was it? Excuse me. There was no foul called. It was just a technical called, and it is now a side out or a baseline inbound because it was out of bounds. Okay. We're back. Yes, Precious was out of control there. Classic Precious. Here's Achua on the drive this time, and he's called for the push-off. Achua's decision-making at times is no great. Well, I don't know about... Listen, I'm not as concerned about the no honor portion, but the front office made a commitment to winning at the deadline. That's what we're going to go and do. And we are too good at this point to tank. I agree. Although, I mean, this game is certainly not an indication of that. Diallo at the rim, and he is stuffed. Boucher bringing the energy I was looking for in the first half. He's doing it here. Achua to OG. To Achua again. Working past Bagley. And tough shot is nowhere near, but it's out of bounds for a Raptors ball on the baseline. Achua is not playing well. Just not playing well. You know what? This is just the 3-minute pocket where you have most of the bench on, and you just want to survive. Survive through these 3 minutes, get your starters back in, and get yourself in a better spot. I mean, I know Barnes and OG are in. Barnes to Achua. And one, okay. We just talked a bit of shit, but there we go. Achua gets the foul and the bucket, puts the Raptors up by 4. At the end of the day, we asked the front office to pick a direction for this team. We all, I guess, thought the opposite direction would have been better, but they chose a direction. They chose the direction of winning. They've got a plan in mind. They want to win games. That's what we're out here to do at this point. But, you know, like play-in, I'd rather win. If we're in the play-in tournament, I'd rather win and be in the playoffs. But if we're not, you have a lottery pick. Bad odds, but your name is in the hat. You know what I mean? Go win games. Sure, and you know, sorry, I shouldn't blank say that. I personally wasn't a particularly fond of the decision there, but some people like it. They want to win games. At the end of the day, I asked for a direction to be chosen, and we got it. Well, Scoop probably wouldn't have been a Raptor anyway, so don't worry. Ivy to the rim, flips it out to Diallo. Tough shot is good off the glass, and it's a 2-point game. 8:50 to go. At least the crowd is into it now. Man, the game was so boring. Barnes, attacking the rim and finishing. There's the aggression. Scotty Barnes, such a fourth quarter player for some reason. Raptors hustle back as well. Getting your spots. There we go. Good hustle. Diallo switches on to OG. Now Burks. Inside and stolen, but a foul called against the Raptors. What was that called for? Nice play by Barnes. Wow, good finish. Fourth quarter Scotty, man. I don't know what it is. I wouldn't call it a bad thing that he's so much better in the fourth, but it's all like, why not the first 3 quarters, man? Anyways, you only just saw the one bucket there. Anyway, let's keep playing. Diallo has space for 2, and he gets it off and finishes. How long till Nurse gets the cavalry out here once again? Achua to Boucher. Shoot that for 3. Yes, Chris Boucher. 5-point lead for the Raptors. That is equal to their largest lead of the game. 81-76. Boucher has been excellent second half, excuse me. Ivy stolen by Doughton. Here come the Raptors again, building momentum. Run the damn floor, Barnes. Achua. Double comes, and he's fouled. All right. Good stretch of play here by the Raptors. Can they continue to pile it on? Yes, I agree with you, G. Playing as a point guard or playing as a center, not his thing. When we're healthy, he'll be at his best. I agree. But he can do a job, which is a testament to his versatility and talent. OG, kick out to Boucher. Why not pull again? This one doesn't go. Rebound by Barnes, but a loose ball foul may have been called. They're going to call it as a non-shooting foul. I mean, it makes sense, but also, like, he's clearly shooting that. I mean, that's like an alley-oop where he's obviously shooting the ball, but they don't call it a shooting foul. Barnes backing down. I don't even know. It's Burks, sorry. Barnes with the right. Misses the jumper. Wiseman rebound. He's very valuable because of that. You're right. But just at his best, not this spot. Out of bounds and a foul call. We've already used our challenge. Or they call it out of bounds off of Doughton. They wanted the challenge, but we already used it. I mean, how have they... The ref is literally standing right there. He's literally standing less than a meter away from that play. And he doesn't fucking see that Doughton doesn't touch the ball. How can he stand 1 meter away and not see? Like, Doughton didn't even reach in. He didn't even reach in to be within a threat of actually touching the basketball. That's so stupid. But we already used our challenge on something that wasn't worth challenging, so here we are. All right. 7:15 to go. Great pocket here from the Raptors bench, plus Barnes and OG on the floor, getting out to a 5-point advantage. I believe that is equal to their largest lead of the game. Hopefully starters can come back in here, get Pirtle back on the floor, but 5-point game. Raptors have not played well, but still chance to just get the job done, get over the line here. If you guys are enjoying this streaming content, you may not be enjoying the game, but you could be enjoying my streaming content. Please consider liking the stream. Goes a long way to supporting the channel, helping us get on some more recommended pages. Takes a second out of your day to hit the like button. Second of all, please make sure, if you want more Raptors content just like this, live stream watch parties for as many Raptors games as I can, 3 or 4 videos a week about this team, shorts as well. Make sure you guys are subscribed to Amateur Hour Sports. You know, there's a new feature on YouTube. They're adding in podcast to YouTube. And debating if I can do something with that. Let's see. Refs out here guessing. The fact that he was right beside that and can't make the right call when it was so obvious. I do not use Twitter Spaces, no. Anything I would use Twitter Spaces for, I'd rather just do on YouTube. You know what I mean? NBA is not rigged. The refs are not rigging calls. Sometimes they make bad ones. Man, oh my God, that Siakam cross. And the fact that he also got an and one off that is crazy. All right, fine. Like a series in, what was it, 2002. Okay. You got me. NBA's rigged. They're rigging this game for the Detroit Pistons. Like, people just can't accept the fact that there's bad calls and mistakes. Ivy on the inbound. Misses the layup, and it's out of bounds off of Wiseman. Great recovery defense there. Energy is being restored here. But bad set to even allow that opportunity there. Holding them accountable would be good. They don't do that. I wouldn't mind that. Oh, Bill Burr said it. A comedian said the NBA is rigged. He must be right. What? Sorry. A comedian who does not work in sports or for the NBA said it's rigged. It must be. That is the stupidest thing. Michael, you've said a lot of stupid things in this chat this season. That might be the stupidest, buddy. Achua stepping in. Listen, last thing I'm going to say on this. There are very rare instances where, yes, sports are rigged. The reality is some refs make bad calls, refs make mistakes, and sometimes coincidences happen. Doesn't mean it's rigged. All right, that's it on that. That's all I'm saying on that one. Barnes at the line on the technical, misses. 81-76. Raptors free throw struggles have been a big problem today. The Raptors are 57% from the line. Achua now at the line. Oh, boy. And he's not a good free throw shooter. First free throw is good. All right. First one's good. Make both precious. Largest lead of the game for the Raptors. 82-76. 6:28 to go. Low scoring quarter. Second free throw is, of course, no good. But he does get his own miss, and he's fouled again. All right. (82-76) Toronto. Raptors in the bonus off. Now I have to watch Chua take more free throws. God damn it. Chua's got to shoot more of them. All right, Precious. Give me my 1 for 2. Give me my 1 for 2. If he makes one, it will be the largest lead of the game for the Raptors. .625 to go. Detroit crowd unhappy with what's going on here. Join the club. This is a bottom tier game I've ever seen. Achua's second free throw is good. All right, Achua made both. And the Raptors lead by 8 with 6:21 to go. Corey Joe. Hey, 8-point lead ain't safe. Have you seen the way the Raptors have closed games lately? New Orleans, Detroit last time, Utah, we don't close games well. Diallo for 2, no good. And a shot clock violation. Raptors dialing in here. I don't know why the bench unit's still in. They've been doing well, but let's get this, let's get Siakam in. Jeff Dowden, how about Jeff? He's been great again today, making use of his time on the court. If Bojan gets 2 rebounds, Detroit have 3 players get double-doubles from points rebounds. Wow. Barnes inside to Achua. Flies up into the high post. One-on-one with Bagley. Mid-range for Achua. Why? Why, Precious? You're banned from shooting that shot. Raptors nearly get a steal there. Corey Joe has it. Plenty of time on the shot clock. And Siakam Poeltl ready to come back in. Corey Joe in mid-range, and that's nice. 84-78. Why is Precious shooting a pull-up mid isolation? Nobody knows. Nobody will ever know. Barnes fighting to the rim and loses the handle. Here come the Pistons again with Diallo. And he's fouled and won against Boucher. And there goes all of the work to put the team up by 5. It's up by 8. And the Raptors, Pistons with a chance to make it a 3-point game. Pirtle is about to check into the game along with Siakam. I mean, that's just not really a foul, but no foul on Boucher. Once again, you wasted your challenge on a play that didn't need to be challenged earlier. That's not a foul on Boucher. If anything, that's an offensive foul, but no challenge. Timeout called. Why not review this? Why not review this for a tech? I mean, the elbow came in pretty hard there. All right, Boucher's up. I imagine his night would have been done anyway after that whistle, but he is going to check out here likely for the last time. Terrible game, yeah. Why not review this for a flagrant? Seen less get reviewed. All right, they're going to look. Well, first of all, the first thing they're going to notice about this replay is that Boucher did not foul him. Second thing, they might call flagrant. We'll see. Shout out to... Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a lot of vowels. Caio Rodriguez. Shout out Mr. or Mrs. Rodriguez for subscribing. Welcome to the Amateur Army. Thank you so much for doing that. And welcome to the Amateur Army. Once again, you just subscribed yourself to Raptors watch parties, live streams, videos, and more. Thank you so much. If you want to join as well for all this great content, make sure you are subscribed. The least I ask of you all is to drop a like on this stream to show your support. Let's try to get to 100 likes, make a late push to get there on this one. Not sure that's a flagrant, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think that was it wasn't a foul, but I don't think it's a flagrant either. Well, regardless, they're heading to the line here to make it a 3-point game. This would be a quick 6-0 run if he hits it to get the Pistons back into this game. Or a quick 5-0 run. I mean, those happen all the time. Free throw for Diallo is good. 3-point game. Siakam, Pirtle are back in the game, along with Trent. Starters are on the floor for the Raptors. Raptors are in the bonus. They have 4 timeouts remaining. Detroit, 2 timeouts remaining. Under 5 to go. Can the Raptors close this one out? Siakam working on Hayes. Double comes. Gets it to Barnes. Now OG. Now Barnes. Got to shoot this, somebody. Barnes puts it up way off. What the fuck was that? Diallo to Corey Joseph. Chance to tie for the Pistons. Diallo to the rim. Kick out to Livers. Now Hayes. Hayes to Corey Joseph. 7 on the shot clock. No fouls. Hands up. No fouls. Hands up. Bagley backing down OG. And stolen by the Raptors. Here they come the other way with Siakam. Now Barnes in the corner, up top to Trent, and he fumbles the pass. Bloody hell, Gary. Siakam. Working on Bagley. Stepping back for 2. Doesn't go. Rebound by Diallo. Another chance for the Pistons to tie with 4 minutes to go. Hayes. Hayes to Joseph for 3 over Pirtle, and it's a tie game. 8-0 run by Detroit. Just when it looked like the Raptors were going to pull away, it's an 8-0 run. Barnes to Pirtle. Finds Siakam inside. Easy lay by Siakam, and the Pistons got lost in rotation. (86-84). Easy, nice pass, but very easy pass. Get a stop now. Hayes to Bagley for 2, and he finishes. No need for Trent to go in trying to pick that guy's pocket. He just left the guy open. Didn't need that. Barnes to Pirtle. And he nearly has it stolen. Gets it to Barnes. Some space now for Trent for 3. Big shot, Gary. Once again. 89-86. Gary Trent comes alive when you need him to. This guy can, shoot like ass all game. But, man, do I trust him in the last few minutes. Bagley got hit in the face on a previous play. Nice job there. Siakam is ass, man. 21 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks on efficient numbers. Not my star. All right. Tending to Marvin Bagley here, so a little bit of a break in proceedings. Don't mind that. OG and Scotty Barnes get a little bit of extra rest, having played the entire quarter. An elbow for an elbow, sure. Inbound from Hayes. Here we go. Come on, need some stops. 89-86. 2:30 to go. Diallo to Joseph. Get that steal, Gary. Get that steal. Oh, my God. Can't get the steal. Hayes for the tie. No good. Rebound Bagley. Another offensive rebound for him. Hayes to Livers. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Livers just absolutely smothered that. Wow, what that was crazy dunk, man. (89-88). Pirtle feeds Siakam inside again, and Siakam throws down, and a late whistle or time. How's it not a foul? All right, well, what a feed by Pirtle and a great cut by Siakam. The yak and skills connection, the combo, working great there. Man, that Livers Pirtle got postered. Yo, Siakam got fouled. Siakam straight up got fouled by Hayes there. Another missed call, man. Another fucking missed call. Maybe one day, Gregory. All right. Well, the game, it took 40 or so minutes, but it has come alive, and it is alive here. 91-88 with 2:01 remaining. Siakam on 23 points, and potentially more to come. The Raptors just looking to get themselves over the line here. It would be a real travesty here if the Raptors managed to find a way to lose to the worst team in the Eastern Conference in the middle of their push for a playoff spot. And all of the teams around them winning yesterday, pretty much, except for the Wizards, but they lost to the Knicks. I agree with the Pistons' interior defense sucks. We're in the bonus. They don't have rim protectors. Attack the rim. Continue to attack the rim. If they come with help, they're forcing kickouts. Find your guys open. You got to make your shots here. It's been make or miss league. We've missed a lot of shots today. But you're here in the spot to win this game now. You're here in a prime position to get over the line and get a dub. Go and finish the job here. Well, a win is a win. A win is a win. Get the ball to Siakam. We've won 6 of 7. It's a solid run. 7-1 sounds a lot better than 6-2 though. Couple stops, well, more than 2 stops, but just need buckets. I'm done with the notion that it's just about getting technically it is. You get stops, whatever, but focus on making your shots. Focus on still making getting good possessions, making good opportunities for your teammates, creating good opportunities for yourself, and good shots. I feel like we have struggled to do that in the clutch this season. I mean, it helps when the Killian Hayes literally does not stay with Siakam when he just runs to the rim. How did Hayes get burned twice by the same play? Anyways, I don't want to poke the bear here. Speaking of, Killian Hayes on the ball here. Under 2 minutes to go. Livers. Don't foul. Working on Siakam. Great defense. 7 on the shot clock. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Ivy. Hands up. Kick out to Livers. Hands up. Livers gets to 3 off. No good. But oh my God. Oh my God. Bagley got the rebound but steps out of bounds. Bagley has been a menace to society on the offensive glass today. But not there. Get a good shot. I hate this. Waste time. Don't get it. Get a good shot. Get a good shot here. Barnes to Siakam. Working in the screen with Pirtle. Switches on to Bagley. Good matchup here for skills. Kick to Barnes. 3 on the shot clock for Barnes. And just not a good shot. But Pirtle, huge offensive rebound to Barnes. Swings it to Trent for 3. No good. Rebound out of bounds. And it is a Detroit basketball. Pirtle's convinced it was off of the Pistons, but when you burn your challenge unnecessarily earlier on in the game, you don't have the luxury of confirming the call. Still a 3-point game. We had 2 possessions there, and both were contested threes. Ivy layup, no good, but he's fouled. So worst case, worst case they miss and get a rebound, but they can make it a 1-point game here. $53 seconds. Ivy at the line. Gets the first. Ivy is 3 for 16 today. Holy shit, man. How are we about to lose this game? 91-90. Raptors we need points. You just wasted a whole goddamn possession and a half. Now we need points. Pirtle to Siakam. 38 seconds. 5 on the shot clock for Pascal. Stepping back for 2. Way off the mark. Can we at least hit the rim on those jumpers, man? This is why we lose these games. Now we need to stop. Bagley, tough shot off. Siakam rebound. They got a foul, but we also have to get over half court. Siakam, and he's fouled by Bogdanovic. Siakam got ahead to the line. This is my thing, man. You have 2 minutes of play where we don't score at the end of the game. How many games are we gonna make unnecessarily close like this? Now we need we need both these free throws. We need both these free throws. And he's not been shooting the free throws well today. First free throw is good. Okay. Come on, make the second. Pistons do have a timeout, of course. Well, not of course, but they should use it. Second free throw for Pascal to take away the threat of a loss. And he got it. Bounced around, but eventually it dropped. It's a 3-point game with 11 seconds to go. Now, yes, it is defense. One more stop for the Raptors, and that's enough. Three-point game, 11 seconds. Raptors have not looked good today, but it could be enough against an inferior team like the Pistons. Yeah, you may as well just foul, I guess. Yeah. That's true. Well, I wouldn't say Siakam has sucked today. It's 27, 7, 5, 3, 2 is a stat line. It's pretty good. That Siakam jumper with 30 seconds left though was ugly. That was bad. Matt Devlin just asked what the Pistons are going to be looking for here. You know what Alvin Williams said? Alvin Williams just said, I think the Pistons are going to be looking for a three-point shot. This is the analysis that they get paid big bucks for. Now, I wouldn't have made that read. Pistons, I don't know. I don't know what they'd be looking for, but now that Alvin says it, it's so plain to see. The Pistons are going to be looking for a three-pointer here. Like obviously, no timeouts, down 3. What the fuck else are they going to be looking for? Just foul. They got no timeouts. Don't get it. Don't let. That's 5. That's 5. Oh man, that should have been 5. Foul him. Bogdanović to Bagley. Foul on the floor as Bagley went up. Bro, if he fucking fouled him on a three-point shot here, they're calling it on the floor. I believe they can challenge that. Yeah, it's on the floor. It's on the floor. Good. So good foul. Bagley tried to sell it, and he did well. Yeah, it's on the floor. It's the correct call. I'm sorry for getting mad at Scotty there. They are in the bonus, so he's going to take 2, and he's probably going to miss the second one on purpose. So let's rebound. Let's rebound here. He's going to miss the second one on purpose. Let's rebound the basketball. 4 seconds. Bagley, box out. Misses, Siakam rebound, and he's fouled. Chance to completely ice it here. 93-91. Nice job by Siakam to grab it and hold it. Nurse is smiling. Nurse, 2.8 seconds ain't enough for me to smile just yet, buddy. Wow. Oof. Ivy almost snuck in there. Whose fucking job was it to get on Ivy? Ivy almost snatched that rebound. (93-91). Siakam free throw is good. 3-point game. Okay, can no longer lose. A second free throw would end the game here. 2.8 seconds. 94-91. Siakam on 28 points. Crazy stat line. Can he finish the game too? Yes. 4-point game. No timeouts for the Pistons. Just let him shoot. No 4-point plays. Full court pass. Stolen by Pirtle. And that will do it. Okay, it was not pretty. It was far from it. In fact, it was very ugly. It was a very rough game by the Raptors, but in the big moments of this game, they rose up and took down the inferior Detroit Pistons. They did not play well. They did not look good, but they got the win. There's been too many games this season where it's been close late, and they have not been able to get over the line. At this point in the season, like I said, the front office is the direction is to win games. A win is a win, as we say. All right. If you guys have enjoyed the content from today, please make sure you drop a like before you go, or stick around. We're about to get into our post-game show. It goes for about 10 to 15 minutes, breaking down the game a little bit further. If you want to see more Raptors content just like this, then please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I do videos about the Raptors, live streams for games like this. Get subscribed. Join the Amateur Hour Army today. All quarters below 30. That's rough. Okay, let's do it. It certainly was not a pretty game by the Raptors, but a win is a win, and that's what they needed the moment. They take down the Detroit Pistons and move to 1 game back of 500. The Raptors have won 6 of their last 7 games. Are they on? Actually, they've won 7 of the last 8. I was wrong. All right. It certainly was not a pretty game by the Raptors, but a win is a win at the end of the day in their bid to make a push for a play-in spot or even a top 6 spot to make the playoffs without having to go through the troubles of the play-in tournament. The Raptors on a run here. They've won 7 of their last 8. Let's break down how this one unfolded in quite the ugly manner that it did in today's post-game show. All right, everybody. Raptors win 95-91. They complete, I believe that is the complete season sweep of the Detroit Pistons. At least that is 3 wins against the Pistons this season. It seems as though the Pistons curse, the Dwane Casy curse, is well and truly over. None of the wins against the Pistons have been comfortable in any fashion, but like we said, a win is a win. The Raptors, they move up to 30-31. They have not been 500 since I believe they were 13-13 when they lost the first of a back-to-back away at the Orlando Magic. So they have been climbing. The team today, we've seen improvements. We've seen improvements lately. Today they did not show them. The first 3 quarters were some of the worst quarters of basketball I may have ever seen. It was lifeless. It was dead. The effort from the Raptors was completely off, not there. The shot making wasn't there. Like, the action on offense wasn't bad. But man, the amount of open opportunities the Raptors had that they were not taking was incredibly stressful. It was a stressful game. It was a rough performance. But I've seen the Raptors play well and lose plenty of games this season. So I am completely comfortable with the Raptors playing poorly and winning games, especially at this point in the season when we're chasing every win, as many wins as possible. Certainly, we play like this against the Cleveland Cavaliers tomorrow, we're going to get run out of the gym, but I don't believe that will be the case. For some reason, the Raptors have a knack for playing down to the level of the Detroit Pistons. Like, listen to this starting 5. I mean all the hate when I say this is a garbage team. Killian Hayes, Jaden Ivey, Isaiah Stewart, Bojan Bogdanovic, and James Wiseman. That is a garbage team. Okay? And they made it a game. And a lot of the times, the Pistons, because of Dwane Casy, the Pistons, they don't make the playoffs. They don't play in any big games. This is their big game. This is their championship game. So they play up to the occasion. Well, they didn't really do it here. They didn't really play well either. The effort is usually much higher from the Pistons side. They usually light us up from 3. That wasn't the case today. Both teams straight up just played poorly here. But I guess the talent of the Raptors got them over the line in the end. And shout out to a really good pocket at the start of the 4th quarter with the bench in to kind of set the tone and bring the energy to the quarter that we needed. All right. Let's go into exactly how all this unfolded from a box score standpoint. So, Pascal Siakam played really, really well here. All right. That's the end of the positives, really. In all seriousness, Siakam was excellent. 29 points in this one. Was carrying us through large portions of the game where it was not going well. He was always on point. Started rough from the free throw standpoint, but cleaned it up late in the clutch free throw settings. 29 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 9 of 19 shooting. That is an NBA All-Star, ladies and gentlemen, and a player making a push for an All-NBA team this season. OG still finding his feet, recovering from that injury. Defense looks solid, but the offense still hasn't quite gotten going yet. Barnes struggled for much of this game. He had 0 points at halftime, but playing a bit out of position. I think he's going to start to look a lot better when Fred is here and Pirtle's playing. He'll be able to play as the point forward role that suits him best. We are kind of seeing with Scotty Barnes, I know a lot of people think that you can replace Van Vliet with Barnes because Barnes just be your point guard. There's a lot of what Van Vliet does that makes him a good point guard that Barnes just does not have. First of all, just to say like the overall playmaking, Van Vliet is superior in those spots. To take the ball handling load, Van Vliet is superior. And Van Vliet having the pull-up jumper provides a lot more versatility to our offense in the pick and roll settings. So that is why it is still necessary to have a point guard like Fred Van Vliet. And people have said Barnes can take that job. He can't. But what he is great at and what he excels at is playing as a point forward. So once we get him back into those spots, I think we'll be seeing a lot more from Scotty Barnes for these Raptors teams, not just late on in the game. So just wanted to make that clear about the positioning. I like when Scotty Barnes initiates the offense in a full court setting, but in a half court setting, you very much need a guy like Fred Van Vliet. Further down the list, Jakob Poeltl, 3 of 8 from the field. The Pistons did what other teams did not do against Poeltl. If he had a good look at the rim, they fouled him, took away some easy shots, but the 14 rebounds were important here. 6 offensive ones as well. One of them was late, which was impressive. And the overall defense of Poeltl was once again very useful. Trent struggled for a lot of the game, came alive late with some big buckets. No matter how poorly Gary Trent plays, I always have a lot of faith in him to be able to score in the clutch. On the bench, it was pretty much an 8-man rotation today. Achua improved in the fourth quarter, as did Boucher. Jeff Dowden was solid once again. I think will continue to be the backup point guard as long as Fred Van Vliet is out. Was very confused. Thaddeus Young got the start of the second quarter after the Raptors looked horrendous in the first quarter. I think they gave up 9 offensive rebounds in the first quarter. Somehow, Nick Nurse decided, well, hey, we're getting beat up on the glass and in the paint, and we can't score on the inside. Thaddeus Young is the guy to come in. That made no sense. This game probably could have used more of Joe Wieskamp, where a lot of the Raptors struggled to score, especially early in this game. I thought the floor spacing could have been something that would have helped us out. And I think against a lowly Pistons team like this, we could have hit his lack of ability on defense, but Nurse kept it tight, ended up getting the job done. Only thing I want to highlight from their side is that Marvin Bagley got 11 offensive rebounds. We made him look like Giannis today. 21 points, 18 rebounds, 11 of them offensive. This game was stressful and frustrating. Team stats, like I said, the Raptors did not play well. They shoot 33 of 88, good for 37.5% shooting. 3-point percentage was even worse, 27%. Free throw percentage, we took 34 free throws to their 14 and only hit 65% of them. This game should have been a runaway win for the Raptors if they played as they normally do. It also didn't help that they out-rebounded us 62-46 and had 17 offensive rebounds to our 10. Marvin Bagley had more offensive rebounds than our entire team. We forced a lot of turnovers, 16-8. Did not score quite enough on those turnovers as I would have liked. Wow. There was a lot not to like about this game. But at the end of the day, the Raptors, they won. They won the game. That's all we need right now. Upcoming stretch for the Raptors. Some winnable games on the horizon, but also some tough games. Raptors play the Cavs tomorrow. That's going to be tough. And then 3 really, really important games against the Bulls, the Wizards twice. Bulls and the Wizards twice. Looking at the standings, Wizards 10th, Bulls 11th. We're in 9th. If you come through and win these 3 games, at the very least, it's double elimination for you in the play-in tournament. At the very least, it's double elimination, and you're a top 8 seed. It does get harder after that. Some West Coast games are difficult. And then to finish, there is another game against the Pistons. I said earlier we swept the Pistons season series. One more game against the Pistons. It gets a little bit difficult, but then near the end of the season, Celtics twice in the Bucks. I'm really, really hoping those teams have locked in seeding and playoff position so that we have lesser lineups put against us. But we're going to need every win we can get. We've seen the Raptors struggle, but a win is a win. One area of concern that I continue to have here, we saw it today against the Pistons. We saw it 2 days ago against the Pelicans. We saw it before the break against the Pistons 2 weeks ago. We saw it against Utah right before the All-Star break. This team, the Raptors, they're struggling to close games right now. They're very, very much struggling to close games. A lot of them are still winning, but I feel like some better teams can take advantage of the lack of scoring that we have late in these games and how we falter. But hasn't cost us yet. Let's fix those things. Once again, I'm going to take as many wins as I can get, even if they come as ugly as this one. If you guys enjoyed what you saw today, make sure to like this. It does go a long way to supporting the channel, helping us get on some more recommended pages. And for more Raptors content just like this, please make sure you are subscribed to Amateur Hour. Join the Amateur Hour Army today. Thank you once again. All right, guys. Love it. 2:40 p.m. Eastern Time. Raptors already got their win in the books. We can enjoy our Saturday afternoons. We can enjoy our Saturday nights. Hope you all have a great Saturday night. Tomorrow the Raptors play the Cavaliers, as I said. Unfortunately, I will not be available for that game. I have a soccer game tomorrow night, so I'm not going to be able to stream for that one. But I'll have a video on Monday. Videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Streams on Tuesday and Thursday this week. Hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. And I appreciate you all once again coming through, spending your Saturday with me. Drop a like before you go. We're 8 likes away from 100 on this stream. There's 103 people currently watching. So anybody who has not hit that like button, you can help us get to 100 likes before we finish off here. And yeah, that would make me a little bit more happy. But as always, regardless, the people that are here, thank you once again. I always think about what a blessing it is to be able to do what I do here for such an audience, and an audience as great as this one. So thank you guys. Thank you for the support. And yeah, let's go Raptors. A win is a win. This one's in the books. We're chasing that 6th seed. Good afternoon.